Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday. We're so glad you're with us today. We have 3 hours, and it is an incredible lineup. It is so good. We've got Paraiba, we've got some Tanzanite, and actually, here's the great thing. You know, we're just about to the tail end of our Tanzanites, and this is the Blue Wing Block D that we have loved, the world's best exclusive, but it's so ironic because we have 2 of our largest stones in rings that are actually 2 of our best values in rings today. So this is a pretty exciting day because we're actually going to see our better per carat prices on the extra jumbo stones. They are 17 carats. We've got a pendant that is 39 carats. It is going to be an incredible day if you are looking for the very best of the best in Tanzanite, especially if you want one of the bigger stones. We've got smaller stones too. I've got the 4 carats and the 5 carats as well. They're going to be more classics, very wearable, but we also have some incredible museum pieces. So if you are like myself, who has yet to find one, maybe the right piece has just slipped through your fingers here in the last couple of weeks or months or years, we have got a great chance for you to pick up some today. Now, we also have some really special museum pieces, but as you know, we started on Wednesday, a segment that is all about taking museum pieces, whether they're really unusual, really different, really very, very special stones like, I don't know, a Trapiche emerald bracelet perhaps. That's going to be where we are taking them down to one final low price. You got one last chance to get them. If they don't go, they're never going to be here again because we're going to take out the stones, melt them down, and repurpose the gold. If you do want them, well, they are incredible value. So we're going to see some huge markdowns today. And it doesn't mean just super expensive pieces. It means just really unusual pieces. So we're going to see those on the way as well. We've got coral on the way. It's actually going to start our show. A great piece for year round, very affordable. And then we've got really a nice little mix today. So lots of wheels, earring wheels, some very deluxe earrings that we're going to see in this hour that are high end. We've got some really cool earrings. So that's going to be on the way for earring lovers. We've got earrings. And then of course, what I would also drop earrings, I was going to say. And then we also have some pieces that might be exactly what you want. What do I mean? You can call in during the show at that phone number and request whatever you would like. So that's what I hope you'll do throughout the day. Of course, earlier is great. We're ready right now for your request. Get you what you're looking for. Of course, there's some very big top of the hours, and we also have even a really special turquoise is on the way. I do have a color change sphene that's here that is around. It's a carat plus, and we have a blue-green Paraiba that you're going to really like because we're going to make a blue-green Paraiba really affordable in that ring. That looks like a ring that should be $30,000. Here's the deal. It's not. So we'll see that on the way, as well as many, many, many others. So again, get requests in. I'm actually going to start off with, let me find my baby tweezers. They're there. I'm going to start off with a coral pendant. This one's going to be very, very affordable. So we've got a lot of affordable throughout the day that we're going to mix into our Sunday. But again, let us know what you'd like to see. Here's our coral pendant. That's going to be item number 1112191. And we have just a couple available. This is in the white gold. Now it's going to stay in the white gold. It's got a few diamonds that are that almost leafy-like design that you have at the base. That's going to be on one side. Then the rest of the gold on the other. And of course, that's going to be a sweep of like a ribbon style, almost knotted at the top. Solid mirror finish bail as well. And then you've got a nice size coral. That's going to be our 8x10. Doesn't have a carat weight here. Sometimes opaque stones are just listed by a millimeter size and not by carat weight. So that's something to keep in mind. That's the case here. And then we've got our fabulous price tag, which is not going to be $888. So we've got a huge value for you. Let me show it to you on the hand. We got a couple of ways to see it. Obviously want to get you the size, the length, all that good stuff. But there it is from a distance away. And you can see our coral tends to lean more on the red side because what? We are all about quality. So it's about getting the best of the best in quality for you, not that pinky lighter material, which is pretty. Don't get me wrong, it's very pretty. I love a coral no matter what, but it's that organic gem that if you get into the higher realms of quality, you're going to see more of an orangey red color, and that's what you have right here, an inch top to bottom. One side has the diamonds. Think of it like little pave leaves on one side. Then there's that beautiful way that the gold is going to turn around it and create this design. I love how it's almost knotted at the top there. With more gold, let's take a look at it on the neckline as well and see what that looks like. So you get a great look there, and we're going to blow it out right now. It's so affordable to get. We love our gold, we love our gems, we love organic gems that are so different and rare, but this is obviously giving you that 1 inch. I think that we also know that coral's going to go with everything too, right? We understand that. Coral's going to be that, you know, that red color is something that as women we know it's always going to go, it's always going to match, it's always going to look great with just about everything that you ever wear it with. And so what we're going to do here is make it super affordable and not ask for $888 or $799 or $699 or even $500. This is what we're all about here. And when you get an 8x10. This is that natural organic gem that we love, where you're getting that organic gem. That means it is from a living organism. Keep that in mind. And we've got a huge way to go here where it's not even going to be, well, it's not even 200 bucks. Did I just say under $200 for a piece of fine jewelry with a huge coral stone in the center and diamonds? It is $199. That is how I think would be a great way to really, again, kick off what is going to be, no matter how high-end the piece is, it is coming down to a great value, and you see that right here and now. So a major value at $199. Let me know if you'd like it. We're going to give it 60 seconds. We've only got a couple available. And again, they're all in the white gold. So a great way to get, and that's gold. That's a lot of gold making up that piece because you have 1 inch in the length. So we'll take another look at it here, and then we'll show you. Let's just do one more time on the hand here as well so you can see that and see what that's all about. And then we will be ready to see who's got it. So, or who's got them, because even if you wanted to get a couple, maybe one for you, one for a gift. By the way, there's that Paraiba that's coming up. It's a great new mounting, isn't it? Not brand new, but we've only had it a couple times, and very special mounting on that blue-green. So if you're needing a great value on a Paraiba, there is one coming your way. Yes. Okay, so JT's got the first one, and then we'll see if anybody else. And by the way, if there's anything you want to ask about from yesterday, if you've been catching up, because it's a busy weekend, and if you've been catching up with yesterday's show, and maybe you want to check in and see if there's something still available, absolutely do that. And give us a call, we'll help you out. Let's show it one more time up close, and then we'll see who's got the final few here. And again, 2 gone, and now 1 left. So we'll see who's got that last one, and then we're going to be on our way. There is actually Brazilian Paraiba and a butterfly piece. That's really pretty. I've got one of our best Padparashas on a museum meltdown price. So this is exciting. And by the way, that is a really special coral there. I love it. Now, this is one of those museum pieces that we thought we'd treat you to early in the show because this is just, wow. It's so, first of all, one of a kind in nature here. This is a truly beautiful piece here, and it's going to be one for the ages here as far as value is concerned. We love a good value. This is going to be one of our best stones out there. That's, of course, that really, really rare Padparadscha material. It's 112-4529. This is an 88 point. Now, technically, it's a trillion. It's got a very soft, rounded edge and corner to it, but it's actually going to be, you can see it's got the heart-shaped theme to the ring, but then it's going to be that fabulous trillion cut stone. So from a distance, it looks like a heart shape. And you've got the 88 points. This is Padparadscha. It is unheated. So you've got a special stone here because obviously out of all sapphires, most are heated. Most get a little bit of what we call the heating help, where it just gives it a little bit better color and a little bit more clarity when you do heat the stones, which is why some 99% of them are. But in this case, it's not. It didn't need any help. It's perfect. It's got the great colors because we have the Mother Nature combining pink and orange together here, that great golden color. And then you have the fabulous yellow and white diamonds together. It's what gives it some pop. You know, it's making it a little bit more interesting and different and bold. And you've got the yellow diamonds first. That's the 30 points. Then the 92 points in the white diamonds as well. And that's all just that outer halo. So you see how very impressive those are. Big individual stones. That's a lot of diamond weight overall because it's deserving, right? That stone is very unique. And of course, most of what I have today for you, as usual, is a one of a kind. So when you see something you do love, please call in early. We invite you to do that so you're ready to go, and we will make it super affordable. And oh gosh, this is fun. This is really where we kick it off, right? We kick off a great day together shopping, sit back, relax. Sunday well spent is worth a week of content. That's what they say. That's what I say. I believe in that. So here's what we're going to do with all these diamonds. And of course, one of the most affordable ways to get a Padparadscha is here right now. So I would highly recommend you dial in very early. It's not going to last. We know that. Obviously, no other Padparadscha that looks like this as far as the color, that cutting, all the beautiful clarity it gives, clarity that of course then produces that brightness we love as well. Take a look at it and we'll share it with you for one great price. And it's going to be, well, it's going to be on its way in a hurry. We know that. So come on in. Let me know if you'd like to have this one and we'll make it super affordable for you right now. And that will be, how about this? $49.99 is where it all began. That's such a fair price when you consider what that is and how rare and specialty, but let's take a look at it on. Keep in mind it stays as is. That just means there's a little bit of yellow gold that's setting the yellow diamonds, which even continue down the center of the sides of the band. That's such a pretty combo, isn't it? And it does look like a heart shape. I've never I don't recall having a Padparadscha heart shape ever. So this is, rest assured, probably as close as you're going to get if you love the heart shape, and then of course emphasized by that designer style. The yellow diamonds on the sides, they sit atop the band, so it gives it a little more interest there, and that's where you've got that border of that white gold behind the yellow diamond, so it really gives that two-tone effect. That's going to stay as is. We're going to size it for you, but that is a beautiful, beautiful sapphire. This month's birthstone too, I like to remind you. So, you know, just any justification to get a special sapphire seems worthy, right? And we're going to make it $1,999 here today. So a much better value for somebody to take advantage of today. Of course, one only there. That will be it. And we'll see who's got it at $19.99. I hope it goes quickly, because obviously that's where, again, part of these museum meltdown, these are these opportunities where we're taking $5,000 and $6,000 and $10,000 items and bringing them much further below even our own cost, which is exciting. So great chance to pick that one up, and we've got our final 15 seconds with that. And then we've got also, I'd like to remind you, there's a platinum and ruby. There is a round gold quartz. I know those have been very popular. We did bring out, also speaking of the rounds, we have a round Alexandrite. And then I think maybe the most exciting museum meltdown of all is this bracelet that I thought was a great price to begin with. These are Trapiche free-form emeralds in a line bracelet. I never thought I would see the day, and so this is really exciting to have this not only here, but at a tremendous discount today. And look at the size of this bracelet. Wait till you see it on. It is so specialty, and these stones, cannot get over it. We're so excited when we see one Trapiche to have so many like you do here in this bracelet with the big diamonds as well. Look at that from a distance away. I mean, that's a major piece there. We're talking about the major leagues of rarity, quality, variety. Look at that. That's a special, special piece, isn't it? So lots and lots of stones there all the way around, and then you've got the big diamonds in between. So looking forward to sharing that with you. That's probably my favorite of our museum meltdowns today. That one's a good one. So again, that's going to be one of those that is going to get its home, because you know we don't want to take that one apart, right? It's too special to begin with. We never get pieces like that. So don't want to, we don't want to have to take those apart. And then I will admit, it's intriguing to think about what you could make out of all those Trapiches. But again, that's the whole concept behind these museum meltdown prices, are that they have got to go. So we put all this time and love and care into making them. So we want to make sure that they go, and quickly, and so you can enjoy them for these great values. Now we also have a beautiful Congolese. That's a princess cut we have, actually in Asher. We've got a really beautiful Alexandrite I want to get to here as well in just a moment. That's the Padparadscha, nearly heart-shaped. We should get that one home, I would think. And then what I'm going to show you next is one of those that just combines a lot of different motifs together. Here it is. This is going to be the butterfly motif that we love so much. And then look what's in the middle. Those are Brazilian Paraibas in the middle of this pave butterfly. It's 1123429, and that is outstanding, isn't it? And what you're seeing is actually a reflection of this is the adjustability you get there. So it's got, we linked it around there, but it's actually got a spring enclosure and adjustable chain. So it's 18 inches maximum, but you can make it shorter if you want to. And the middle of the butterfly is the pave 3 Brazilian stones, the 2 points there. And then you've got the pave and the white diamonds, and that's all done in platinum. So very excited. So it stays in the white metal platinum. It's all a necklace, so it's attached to the chain. And then here it is from a distance away, so you can see that size. Then we'll give you a look at the length of it and the width of it. But what a beautiful symbolic butterfly, and a great way to get our Brazilian butterfly with, of course, the original source. That's why we love our Brazilian Paraibas. The original source of Paraiba in the world, and that's going to be a little bit, just a tad more than a ½ an inch from top to bottom. It should be about the same width-wise. So here you go. There's going to be, yep, a little wingspan deal, a little more, maybe about 5/8 of an inch wingspan there. And then, are you ready? Because we're going to blow this one out. I am so thrilled about this value. Take a look at it just to show you kind of a perspective here on the neckline. Look how stunning that is. From a distance away, seeing that beautiful quality you're getting, the size is amazing, but it's not oversized where you have to worry about, okay, do I need a special occasion to wear my new favorite piece? No, not at all. You wear that every day, or you could layer it up with your diamonds by the yard or whatever else you have that you love, but it's a superstar piece. It's gonna go, and we're gonna take another look at it close up here and give you a great value. Like, how about this? Can't get a gold chain for this price. We're gonna do $9.99 for the piece. $999 and one only. And then we've got a special request for Dorothy, Diamond Gents ring coming up for Dorothy. You got it. That's on the way. We'll take a look at that. We just had this the other day by request, and I was amazed that it stuck around. So we've got a great diamond gents piece for you. This one's only $9.99. And again, look at the finishing you have. Let me actually turn it around. I usually can flip them, not with this one because it's so heavy, but look at all that platinum. That is a lot of platinum finishing in. How nice that they have the diamond weights in the back too, and the Paraiba weight. So you've got all that inscribed, so you don't have to refer back to, okay, now what was that carat weight on this one? It's all inscribed in the back. I love that jewelry. Some designers do that, and I love that. So here we go, $9.99, and that's going to be with the spring ring closure. It is 18 inches, but adjustable for all your shorter lengths beyond that. What's great about the adjustable sliding bead is that you can make it, again, very precise. You don't have to just choose 16, 17, or 18. That's a nice option, but you can get really precise. You could do 17 and a quarter. You could do, 15 and wear it as a choker. You could wear, 17 and a half. So you can really get to fine tuning where that sits on the neckline day by day. So that's here for $9.99. Let's show the request for Dorothy. Thank you so much. 112-3999. Just brought this out. It was funny. We had a request the other day for a Gents diamond ring, and usually that means one thing. It means the wall of diamonds is going to come out. I almost called it the Wonder Ring, but it's kind of like the male version of the Wonder Ring because our wall of diamonds is the traditional way we do Gents diamond pieces. However, this is a little different because you're getting instead one single solitary stone at first that's going to be right there in the middle, and that is a 60 pointer. So a really good size. And I know 60 points may not be big in, let's say, amethyst or tanzanite or necessarily a sapphire, but it's really, really large when you're talking about diamonds, especially where, again, even we're staying true to the VS material you love, the incredible quality you're getting. The diamonds that surround it are the extra 33 points, and those are round brilliants that are channel set around this octagon shape that you have. So it's really beautifully done, and it's going to be for just, let's see, all VS stones, just checking that. Yes, absolutely. And then here's your finishing on the inside as well. And then we'll share it with you here as far as a great value is concerned. And yes, you can choose the yellow gold or you can choose the rose gold if you'd like. And here we go with a great value. It's a $59.99 piece. We brought it down the other day, and chances are some of you are still thinking about it. So great chance to pick it up today. Here it is on the hand for you as well. So you can see what this looks like. Yes, go ahead. Oh, okay, great. Is that Dorothy? All right, so let's do this one actually for $1,999 only, which is a bit stunning when you consider 60-point individual diamonds, solitaire there, and that's got that great finishing we love, and ladies can wear it as well. It's one of those mid-sized gents rings. We just kind of say gents ring to qualify that it's got enough gold that it can be for the really large hands out there. If you start, to wear a size 15 or 16 or 17, it's got the size that can support that, and not to mention the way it's built on the inside to make sure that it's going to be comfortable when you do wear it. So $19.99 only on that one, and I think we are going to see that one out the door. Don't forget about our Brazilian Paraiba butterflies. Isn't that cool, just the concept of having the original source of Paraiba? We know how rare it is overall, but to get the original find, which has a totally different color than all the Mozambique and Nigerian stones, by the way. So that's pretty exciting. And oh, I'm so glad. Hi, thank you, Tracy. Appreciate that. Oh, that's very nice. I'm so glad you love it. Oh, good. So here we are, and let's talk about, we've got more Tanzanites on the way. So if you want to be the new Tanzanite, the newest, latest Tanzanite collector, we've got options for you, especially when it comes to, like I said, the larger stones. If you're ever in the market for one of our bigger stones, I've got a round and a cushion cut square that are going to be incredibly priced. The per carat on those is better than the per carat on the 4 carats. So it seems like the right day to get a Tanzanite, especially when we're in the last call on them. So if you would like this gents ring, let me know. And it sounds like we're verifying on that one. And then we're going to show you, got some more brand new, and we even have hoop earrings. I brought out our famous half inchers, but this is a style we don't get to see very often. We always bring the rounds and the pave. Today I have the princess cuts, the big upgraded version with over a carat in diamonds. So take a look at this one more time, and then we're going to show you, we got a Congolese for you as well, which is very exciting. I'm loving the fact that we're going to bring you a really striking Congolese stone. We have been loving the Congolese stones, haven't we? And no doubt why, that resemblance they bear to Paraiba. Yes, we know about it and we love it. I've got an earring wheel coming up in about 10 minutes, so you got just a couple more minutes to wait if you like big, bold earrings. We've got those coming up for you as well. So it's going to be quite the day for anybody who wants something great to treat themselves to in jewelry. This is the time of year to do it, right? Lots of before things get all hectic and crazy with holidays. I also want to show you, this is one of my best. And I've got a ruby here today that's a 1 carat. And I've got a 192. So one is double the size. I'm going to show you the bigger one first, because you know what? This isn't the way you would normally do this. Here's the reason why. My 1 carat ruby out of Burma today is going to be slated to go for $6,000. I have a 192 that's not in gold, but it's in platinum. It's item number 1120606, and it is actually done with a double the size ruby than what we typically see. And it's still got the clarity. It's still got the blue reds because, well, it's Burma. And you have a carat 92 size with 70 points in diamonds in a classic mounting. This is not going to be $6,000, whereas my 1 carat is. So if you have ever, because there's a lot of people who know, rubies especially, as they get larger, they get into really big price points. We're talking about, it's that chromium rich stone. Chromium is that element within a stone that as you get chromium rich stones, in the process of being formed in the earth, that chromium usually prevents large sizes from happening and large sizes from occurring. So what happens is if you have a chromium rich stone, and so many are, pink sapphires, rubies, it doesn't always produce pinks or reds. We have chromium rich stones that are greens as well. But this is that chromium that usually inhibits the growth of the natural crystal. So you don't get a lot of larger crystals, which in turn means you don't get a lot of large faceted stones either. So it's very exciting to see a ruby that's going to be 2 carats in size like this almost is. And then you've got the platinum setting because, well, a 2 carat ruby deserves the best. So we put the platinum setting together for you and then covered it in a classic of diamonds. And then you've got, let's look at it on the hand, this big size. Now what usually prevents, because you know we've had our 2 carat rubies and they're usually $12,000. I had one the other day. I didn't even show it to you because it was a 2 carat stone. It was $30,000. I'm not kidding. So this is where I've got one value. It's not $59.99, which again is the price of my 1 carat later in this same show. We may have to skip it at this rate because this is the one that's upgraded in every way. Double the stone, platinum instead of gold, all this great diamond work, classic style. It's nowhere near $59.99. That's the best part. Because if you were just trading, if you had a choice and you had $6,000 to spend and you had an option of do you want a 192 or do you want a 1 carat, I think most people are going to offer the 192. But you don't even have to pay the $6,000 price tag. That's what's so incredible about what's happening right now. There's a museum meltdown price happening right now. So I would not wait if I were you because there's only one. That's the problem. I can't produce another. If I could, that'd be fun. We'd bring them all day long. If I could bring 2 carat rubies all day long at this price, it'd be something we'd show 24/7. We'd just buy up airtime like we could. We would just go ahead and just run infomercials on 2 carat rubies, but we don't have that luxury. We're dealing with the finest of the fine of Mother Nature. So we don't have that luxury of saying, here's another and here's another. We've only got, I think in our entire inventory, we only have 3 rubies that are over 2 carats. This is very close to that level. You're not spending $59. You're not spending even, listen to this, $3,000, half off for you. We're gonna go lower than that. This is that dream moment for a ruby collector or a ruby lover. This is the moment you need to be on the phone lines because it's not even going to be $3,000 or $29.99. Or how about this? It's not even $2,000. This is why Museum Meltdown, when you hear those 2 words, perk up because that's where the biggest values are on the best of the best in our jewelry, and it's $1,999 instead. How does that sound to get you a very large ruby? And you see as it turns, you're seeing through the sides. It's got complete translucency, really bordering on transparency, actually, the way you can see through that stone, the way you can see within it and see inside of that. $19.99 only. Let me know if you'd like it. It is a very, very, very important stone. So lots and lots to get to here today, but let me know what you'd like to request because we would love to show you what you want to see instead of just what we have here. And we've got a little bit of everything, an assortment that is beyond. So there's also going to be one of our big designer pieces. Look at this heart-shaped pendant that we have. This is that designer baguette and diamond piece that we love so much. Look at that. That is heart shaped like you've not seen it. Speaking of heart shapes, like you haven't seen before, what do you guys think about this piece? I'm going to show it to you. I think I got to show it on the hand here because honestly, I don't know if our wheel up close can handle it. Take a look at this. There's a heart shape. That's a heart-shaped Tanzanite. That's a blue wing block D. That is our 39 carat 78 heart-shaped blue wing block D. What do you think of that? With the big diamonds and all of this really, it's such a beautiful I don't know, it looks like a fairy tale to me. It just, I don't know what it is about it. It's almost like the little florets you have around this double sweeping scalloped halo. It's almost like those are little butterflies or little birds, and then you've got the diamonds in the bail. What do you think of that? Anybody want big league today? Big time museum, 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 museum. That's it. That's our heart shape. So that's going to be coming up. We'll just, again, I'm surprised at how affordable it is for being a $39.78. I get it. It's not $1. It's not $2. It's not $5. But it's also one of our largest that we've ever had here. I only had one larger. It was a 75 carat independent. This is my $39.78 heart shape. It's 1125109 if you want to inquire about it. It's going to come with this chain, which is a large snake chain. It has a $39.78 heart shape stone. It is Blue Wing Block D Museum. Oh yeah, it's Museum Reserve, all right. And that's going to be a carat, rather 18 karat gold with a 242 diamond weight. So we did not skimp on anything in that necklace, and that's one of our larger size pieces we've ever created in all the years we've been doing this. So it's going to be coming up. It's not going to be $129,999 like the bag says. You guys don't see this much, but this is what it's looking at. Look at that. There's the piece, $129,999. I will do much better than that for you today if you're loving that collector's piece. That's one of our, it's one of the pieces a Tanzanite collector should own here today. And so that's going to be coming up as well, or you can just go ahead and, give us a call. I'll give you a great price off air on that one. We'd love to just move it out the door. Also, some drop earrings are here. Don't forget about the Trapiche bracelet we're going to show you. We can go back to the ruby. Yeah, the ruby is still here at $19.99, which is a bit striking there. So you can have that ruby if you'd like to. Get that one for your collection. And then we're going to keep on rocking. We've got the big Congolese. This is my Asher cut that we have for you. And again, show and tell day, but not really. We got to move some jewelry. So it's one of those that, yeah, we've got $130,000 pieces, but we also have rubies that if you were in retail would be $130,000, and here they're $19.99. So great assortments, but that's really the beauty of what we do, is that you can get so much more for your hard-earned dollar than you can anywhere else on the planet when it comes to fine jewelry. It's why we exist. It's why we're here. It's why we have the following we do, is because, oh my goodness, the luxury that would have been a pipe dream elsewhere for many years is now available and affordable to our collectors for great value. So let's take a look at this one. This is the Congolese in the Asher cut that I'm so crazy about. 1125468 is our Congolese tourmaline. These are the blue-green tourmalines that we love, that are one of the newer sources, newer finds, and this is such simplicity and such beauty in simplicity. I think sometimes when you've got a really important stone, the best way to set it is straightforward. Let that stone be the centerpiece, let it shine, and of course, make it wearable and workable for anybody's wardrobe as well. This is gonna be our 359, so it's a great size in this Asher cut Congolese. Then it's also gonna be 31 points in diamonds. They go down the sides, but they're actually not even the same size. They graduate, so they get larger up near the stone, and then they taper a little bit. These remind me of my favorite diamond spike earrings we do a little bit, if you love those and love that idea. It's a subtle detail, but it's just elegant to have. It's amazing how little details like that, little changes can really make a big difference in the look of a ring and the way it's going to be presented when you see it on the hand, right? Something special, something different. If you would like it, well, there's a new price on it, and it's actually a brand new ring, and so this is the beauty of it. We are already slashing prices on brand new. And that is exciting just for the weekend here, just to kind of wrap up the week right, give you a really special opportunity. Here it is where you're spending less than $59.99. And these Congolese are soaring in popularity. I think we can see why. The blues and the greens, whereas we know a lot of them give more greens than they do blue. This is really, I would say, a 60-40 green to blue ratio, respectively, where you're getting a lot of that nice mix you're seeing, but a really, really beautiful clean stone. This is tourmaline after all, and as much as we get accustomed to seeing these really clean examples, they are not usually giving clarity. So there has to be a little extra thought put into how nice it is to get a clean tourmaline like this is. It's beautiful, isn't it? Let's try it on, and you can still match it up with, if you want to add bands to the sides, you want to pair it up with other things, you can. But that's going to be, look at that stone. Isn't that great? It just feels like that's the elegance we love, right? That feels like a beautiful solitaire, the way a lot of people would spend $60,000, $70,000 to get a solitaire diamond set that way, and yet you've got a stone that is even more rare, a lot more rare, and a newer find, yet almost completely gone, and we're going to blow it out right now. It's not even $49.99. It's time for it to go. $1,999 for that rare of rare tourmalines in the 359 size. So that's a beauty as well, and enjoy it if you get it. Then we've got our last call until we get the earring wheel up here. Big, beautiful button earrings coming up in diamonds, in merengue, and a little surprise coming up. So we've got 3 different pairs of earrings. They're going to be quite large. They're coming up for our bottom of the hour, so get ready for that. Don't forget our ruby, our 2 carat, our 192, is still here if you'd like to get that 2 carat ruby in platinum. I hope you will, because it's a beautiful ruby and it's my best value in rubies overall. And then we're going to show you the earring wheel coming up. And there's going to be turquoise, merengue, and some of those really high-end $6,000 diamond earrings that we do with the baguettes and the rounds. They're coming up as well, but they are not going to be $6,000. So get ready. We've got some big values coming up. And this whole wheel is meant to go. So we're going to start with some merengues. Let me know on the Congolese. That one may be gone. And then here we go. Starting off with the biggest earring in the middle here. That's just one of your 2. Almost like a clover style in this beautiful merengue round. These are matched to perfection. Stunning, bright, bright pinky reds. Then I've got 2 other options for you. These will all be on a wheel. Yes, that means they're the same price coming your way. It also means a discount is coming your way as well. And these butterflies are pretty, aren't they? They're big too. So this is definitely going to be closer to the earring styles, but nothing that's going to be drops. It's all going to be larger sizes, but closer to the ear. So still makes a statement while being really easy to wear. Here's the other. There's our match to the butterflies. And then I have some color here for you in turquoise and diamonds. This will be the only omega back on the wheel as well. And I know how many of you ask me all the time, can't you make more omega backs? And the truth is, not every earring can be made with an omega back. It needs to be of a certain size and it needs to be of a certain design to use that mechanism, but it's beloved when it's around, and that's important too because it gives you a really easy, comfortable fit. Obviously, it's all hinged and all in one, so there's no extra backings to think about or worry about, but this is our wheel where it's a big earring wheel. We've got only 1 pair of the merengues, by the way. I've got a couple pairs, only 2 of the turquoise, so those are gonna go very quickly, and then the butterflies, we've got only 3 available actually on the butterflies, all in white gold. Now, we've got some options here. This is going to stay in white gold for the merengue. Same with the butterflies. The turquoise is where you're going to get a gold color option. We know how much we love our turquoise and the yellow and the rose as well. But this is where all the high-end earrings, kind of like our museum meltdown comes to a trio here, so you get extra levels of discounting. All those high-end earrings that we love, they've been $3,000 and more, especially when you consider those earrings. The diamond earrings have been so much more. Whenever you see that combination paired up, I know that you go up to $25,000 a carat easily when you get to the baguettes and the rounds because baguettes are so high-end. We used to see, when we see diamonds, we usually see our accents as rounds. That's pretty traditional and pretty expected. When you start to get into where you get baguettes and rounds together, we know that that actually does elevate the price. Diamonds are not all treated equally. We know about the color and the clarity. They're so important, but it's also the cutting. That's one of the 4 C's, is the cut. It's the cut, the carat weight, the color, the clarity. So all of those are going to contribute to a diamond's value, right? And that's where, again, you can kind of mix and match, kind of put it into a formula, if you will, and the output is going to determine the cost. But what we have here is nothing but the best of the best, but there is an upgrade when you do see baguettes, whether that's here or anywhere else you're shopping. They're tough to find anywhere else you might be. We're going to make them a lot better than $3,000. Give me a call. We've only got, again, very limited pairs here. Only one of the merengue, which is our largest. That's such a rare stone, and to get the 2 matched up is really special. But if you're more of a traditionalist, you want to go white diamonds, but hey, we've all got diamond studs at this point, so maybe you're looking for that high style designer motif in diamonds. We've got the butterflies for you, and then we've got the turquoise, which is going to be your go with everything. You still get diamonds with your turquoise, which is lovely, and we're going to take them all down to 1 price. I would dial early if I were you. We'll try them on too so you can see what they look like, but they're not going to be even $1,000. How does that sound when we're talking about, oh, I don't know, 18 karat gold here, 14 karat gold here, 14 here. Listen to these diamond weights, because here's where you're getting almost a half carat in diamonds is 49 points in the 18 karat gold. With the merengues, you're getting 86 points in diamonds with the 20 points in the merengue. And then here's our turquoise. Another big diamond weight, 72 points in the turquoise. Omega backs, turquoise that are 60 points in total weight. Those diamond weights on 2 of the 3 are almost a carat. So think about this. Why are we at a $9.99 deal if we've got such enormous diamond weights? That's only part of the equation. You've also got the great stones and then the gold as well. Remember, the diamond butterflies are in the 18 karat gold. So if you always, there are some of you that look strictly for omega backs. There are some of you that look only for 18 karat gold because it's more or less the more hypoallergenic option when it comes to the alloy. So you have less reaction. I react to alloys as well. It's usually the different alloys of metals that are combined to make a golden jewelry. That's where, again, you don't need to worry as much when it's 18 karat gold. And anything you want up here on this wheel, if they're not even $9.99, I'll tell you what, I'm a little shocked. We've got some of our biggest and best earrings here. We went from $3,000 and up. We got them down under $1,000 and still awaiting your calls. So that just means maybe we need to go a lot of extra discounting today. Or maybe we just need to wait and hold on. But either way, if you're dialing in, you are going to receive one of the greatest values we've seen in earrings on some of our biggest and best. And not, again, these are not little accent earrings. They're huge. The smallest one up there is the butterfly, and that's got almost a ½ carat in baguettes and round diamonds in the 18 karat super high-end gold. And now we're going to make them even more affordable, because just want to make sure you have a chance to get on the phone lines. And if it makes a difference, and every penny does, we're already under cost on all 3 of these earrings. So we are truly in a giveaway mode. But if it does help you out, we're going to give you an extra discount, an extra value, make them even more affordable. And you don't have to pay $9.99. You don't have to pay $9.50. You don't have to pay $900 either. And even $8.99 is too much. I really want to make sure we give you a value today on everything. Everything that goes on that wheel should then proceed to the shipping department and then out to you. And that's how these prices are motivated, so that everything can go. Nothing stays here. Nothing's going to be the piece that you have to think, oh, I'll wait for it to come down a little more. No, these are the final reductions on everything. And to give you an idea here, let's talk about those Mahenge spinels. Item number 111667. And let's skip over $8.99 too, just to make it more interesting. We'll go crazy low with crazy 8s, and we'll make it $888 a pair. And so that way you can choose your favorite, whatever it may be. We've got this, just to give you some perspective here, look at the way that this earring looks on. Look at that. That's a large earring, and that's, yes, which one? Mahenge's already gone. Congratulations, those are gone. Let's go back to the wheel and show you what the turquoise look like. I got to pop one of those on because the Mahenges are out of the question. They're white gold only. Now we're going to talk either the butterflies or the turquoise. And so we'll bring in, I got to show you the turquoise. They're so amazing on, because they're actually going to sit a little differently than they are on the wheel. Because there's an omega backing here, let me show you the length they give you. And of course, reminder, let me know who's got the butterflies, because we only have 3 pairs and we only have 2 pairs in the turquoise. So when they're gone, they're gone. $888. Look at the size of the turquoise there, which is going to be about 5/8 of an inch from top to bottom. The turquoise is 1123796. I'm going to pop up the item number so you can see all the details, because this is not the kind of thing that you're thinking, oh, so it's going to be microscopic carat weights. Not at all. These are big carat weights that you're getting. 1123796. That's the Sleeping Beauty turquoise information, but I need you to see these on, because the way they sit is only this way. So I want to make sure you see how that's going to orient itself when you see them on there, so you can really get an idea of what that's all about. But isn't that lovely to get that turquoise? And you see how they stand up, even though it's a bigger earring, they stand out and face out the right way because of that omega back. So that's really, really important there. And they're $888 a pair. So let me know if you'd like a pair of those. Then I'm going to put on the butterflies for you as well. We'll do that next. Take a look at, again, the wheel here, and then we will get a move on with our fabulous butterflies, which, remember, the butterfly item number is 1121328. And again, the only omega back up there are the turquoise. But then if you want the butterflies, I'm going to put those turquoise back up so you can see those. The butterfly earring is going to be 18 karat gold. Let me show you the measurement here. 25 points in the round, 24 points in the baguettes. Now these, you can switch up the angle a little bit more if you want to. You can wear them straight side to side like I have here, or you can angle them a bit like that, which I really love when they're on. So they're about ½ an inch from top to bottom. And then we'll show you how that one looks. And it's a centered post, so the actual post is right behind the center of the butterfly there, the body of the butterfly. Take a look at these. Also on the ear here, just so you can see that's where the post is, so you can see how that's going to look. And then of course you can just kind of, you know, shift them a little bit if you want to, and actually put them more diagonal if you'd like. But that's going to be $888 as well. And those are some of those really high-end designer baguette and round brilliant designs we love. So back to the wheel we'll go. You got 2 options left. Who got the Mahenge earrings, by the way? Rita. Thank you, Rita. Enjoy them. Thank you so much. And again, your options here, diamonds and butterflies, very pretty combination there, or the turquoise. Remember, the turquoise has 72 points in the diamonds. That's a lot of diamonds. I'm showing 72 points on the earrings, by the way. I see it says 70 up there. The carat weight of the centers is correct, but I'm showing 72 points in diamonds. So 72 on the diamond weight. Hey, every diamond, you know, point counts, right? We know that. Just like every dollar we reduce them counts. But $888, final 60 seconds, we move. And then we've got some more on the way for you. Earrings are pretty much going to be drops from here on out. Let's see here. We've got a really special yellow diamond today, some Tanzanite opportunities. I've got a beautiful color change sphene I want to show you. It's one of our big ones, big color change sphene. If you don't have one yet, I think this is the last one, and the good news is it's the round. We've been seeing mostly ovals lately, but look at that. Oh, this is the one to own. You got to get one of these sphenes. They're so rare, but they're so pretty as well. I mean, rare to see all those different traits collide to have really, really exquisitely rare but really attractive stones. And welcome into Sunday, everybody. Glad you're with us. It's so nice to have you here today. And as always, no better way to spend a Sunday morning, in my opinion, than shopping for some great jewelry. But the way we're blowing out jewelry, it's like everything's practically free. It's like, take what you love, get them while they're here. So a lot of great pieces. Please make requests too. If you have anything you're looking to see, we'd love nothing more than to help you out and get you what you're looking for, send it out at a great price. That's what today's all about. It's the end of our week. We're moving some jewelry. We've had these great museum opportunities all week long for you, which is very exciting. And two of these earrings, they're still available. The butterflies and diamonds, or the turquoise with the almost 3/4 of a carat in diamond weight. What's going on? Come on, take a look. Let's take a look one more time. And so you can see those, and we can hopefully get those out the door. And then I think we need to see our sphene coming up. Looking forward to that. The color changing sphene is on the way. We'll get to it. We've got that rock star of a stone, super, super, super rare. Let me know on the turquoise or the butterflies. There is a Panther piece. It's quite large in our Panther design. This has got the rubies and the diamonds, but it is also a museum meltdown because we love to have all that 18-karat gold back. So it's got little florals. I like that it's like a floral spot. It's more, instead of regular spots, it's got a little bit of almost like a floral trifoil look there that you have in that great Panther piece. Loving that one. So very special pieces all the way around today. Let me know what requests you have. Again, we've got a few pieces from yesterday that you're probably thinking about, and this is very, very special. Okay, so hi Ursula, good morning to you. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, hi Betty. Betty and Ursula are watching together. That's nice. I don't know. They said they'd like to be my apprentice. My apprentice or my assistant. Well, it's funny because all I ever wanted to do when I was a kid was I wanted to follow in my mom's footsteps. My mom was a teacher. She taught elementary school for a lot of years. So that's all I wanted to do was follow in her footsteps. So it's kind of nice that, I still in a way get to do that just via my love, which is television, but that's great. Hi, Kirsten. Oh, thank you so much, Kirsten. I appreciate that. That's so sweet. That is so sweet. You guys are the best. All right, so 888 in the earrings. Nice to have you guys with us today. Thank you for being here and spending. It always means a lot when you can spend a little bit of your Sunday here with me. Diana, I just saw you popped up too. So hi, Diana. Thank you so much. Diana, I didn't get a chance to read what you wrote, but nice to have you with us, Diana. Speaking of teachers. Hi, Diana, longtime teacher as well. So anyway, let's talk a little bit about the sphene. So I know it's early in the show, but let's wow you, right? Sometimes we need that wow. Nothing actually gets me more alive and more awake than shopping. It's just inherently what I love. This is really a combination of the things I love. I love to communicate, and I love to teach, and I love the venue of television, and I really, really love to shop. Like, that's honestly my favorite thing in the whole world to do. So this is where, again, we get to combine all those things every minute we get to spend together. And what I have right now was actually a moment that I got to actually teach the world about for the first time back in 2017. And this was a stone that we were able to bring you before anybody else did. I still don't really know of anybody else who has it, so I'm not sure if it's out there anywhere. But this is where we made a worldwide debut. It was actually, I'll never forget it because it was Easter weekend. And I thought, it's a Sunday on Easter weekend. Probably going to be one of those that maybe people are elsewhere doing other things, but you knew about this world premiere. That was now, gosh, can you believe it, 7 years ago. And so this was the first time nobody had even really known that this was available. It was one of those that was so in short supply, if you will, that nobody knew it existed. We knew about sphene. We did not know about color change sphene. I got the privilege and the honor to introduce it to the world back 7 years ago. Now the difference is, and boy was it popular, but the difference is that the stones we've received in the last year have been even so much more higher quality in that they're not going to be that olive green tone. They have more of a true, rich, forest green to start. Of course, the beauty of color change sphene is that it changes from green to red. You're going to see that. Unfortunately, we can't show you the color change here up in one area of light, but look at this stone, because it also, what we've always known sphene for, before I introduced the color change variety to you guys 7 years ago, what we always knew this stone to give was dispersion better than diamond. And you're seeing that on full display. So you get that right there where you see that highly dispersive stone, just getting our wheel all somewhere where it needs to be because it tends to move. But take a look at that. That's what it's about. So you get ultimate dispersion level, you get amazing color, you get a super rare gem, one of the rarest out there, and you're getting the color change that goes from green to red. And it's a big size because these don't come in big sizes easily. So that's a big deal. 1125750 is the item number. And how about this? How about we take a carat 36 stone? How about we take 67 points in diamonds? This is so spectacular. And it's one of our bigger stones. And look at how clean, because they usually can be a little bit, for lack of a better word, dingy. They can look a little hazy. They can look a little gloomy. Not this stone. That's your face-up visual to that stone. This is so important, and I know I'm showing it too early because we don't even have a lot of audience here in this first hour on a Sunday. Look at that. What's happening now from the sides? Keep your eye on the stone, but watch what happens there. So you've got this row of diamonds, big diamonds that run underneath from side to side. That's 67 points in diamonds, but of course, that's a partial portion of it because you've got the diamonds that run underneath all the way through. Look at that culet, just elevating. It's like it's hovering right at that right level, just above. Oh, Diana, you are so sweet. Thank you so much. You are too kind. Very kind, it's very sweet. But look at this. That's where that culet hovers, but you still see the green glow that it emits onto the diamonds. Then you've got that supported by outer rows of gold. That's what's creating that bridge, is you've got the halo around that stone. Brilliance on brilliance on brilliance, and if I can make it a brilliant price tag, I think we're all gonna be in love. So come on in, and this is where, again, white, yellow, rose gold, you get to decide. That is very, very special, and it is, oh, this is just amazing, isn't it? We haven't seen many lately. They've been mostly smaller ovals. I know there's always something special when dispersion and rounds get together. There's a match made in heaven here where you've got that round cutting. Trust me, even the sphenes, as dispersive as they are, they don't do that in an oval cut. They don't do that in an emerald cut. They don't do that in a radiant cut. Those are beautiful as well, but they just can't give what the round gives. The round is going to give you, it's that ultimate combination. This is why the round brilliant cut in diamond was created. That's why, to really maximize what a diamond is capable of doing. It's for that reason. Well, you apply that to a highly dispersive stone. Again, more dispersion than diamonds. You can see it right here. The diamonds are around it. Those are our VS diamonds, our trademark, our signature. We love them. But that sphene is giving you more. And yet, we're going to blow it out right now. This is going to be a major moment here. If you love it, come on in. You know what? I'm just going to try something. I know we're only 46 minutes of the show. I know this is special. I know this is bold. And if you don't have one yet, please try this one. The ultimate in quality is here. The ultimate in size, the ultimate round, take a look at it, is not, oh, this is going to be good. This is not going to be $49.99 as much as I should be getting that very price tag. This is not going to be what you pay today. Let's try something different. I want to make sure we get all of our viewers. Let's get active here today. And how do we get active? We start an auction. We start an auction right now. And I'm not stuck, because I really want to make this accessible. I know it's an expensive stone. I know it's an exotic stone. Let's make it accessible to anybody who says, I really like that. I'm intrigued by this. I know that's nowhere else. I don't want to have the same old that everybody else has, or maybe you already do have the classics in your collection. We usually start there. This is where you can go exotic and get something truly unique and beautiful. And with all that diamond weight, it's outstanding. We're going to make this really affordable, and I'm going to start an auction not at $3,000. That's $2,000 saved right there. That is not what you have to pay. I had a lot of callers on the phone lines. We might be picking up earrings from that last wheel, or hopefully you're just getting ready for what kind of craziness is about to ensue on this very ring. I'm going to try it on. If you are saying, you know, Lolo, that'd be really perfect if it was in yellow gold, I'll do that. If it's something you'd prefer in rose gold, I'll do that too. That's free. Sizing going to be whatever you need. Shipping's free. Look at how beautiful, even from a distance, every color of the rainbow is coming through on that sphene. And it's not going to be $3,000 to start, no open yet. And Jason, are you thinking about this one? Jess, are you thinking about this one? Couple of people already on the phone lines. I know we're in love, right? We're feeling it. We're loving it. $10 increments is all I'll ask, but where are we going to start it? That's the key here. It doesn't matter what the increments are. If I don't get it low enough in the open that you're excited about, where it begins. So let's do this. I'm going to go even lower than $3,000. and I shouldn't, because this also is a tough stone. The last few I've had have been 60 and 70 pointers. They've been ovals. They didn't do that amount of dispersion, and they were a little more of that olive yellow green, that yellow green color that we're talking about. This is pure green. Yes, it is dubbed. This is the stone that's dubbed the Christmas tree stone because, of course, it looks like the greens with all the multicolored lights, right? It definitely does. It's one of those that just, again, be aware that this is that beautiful diamond weight, all bigger stones from the halo to what's underneath in that row that goes and makes that bridge. That's what creates that bridge design. I'm not even asking $3,000 or $2,500 or, okay, let's go $2,000. That way we know we're going to get it started, right? This is a highly valuable stone. If it is nowhere else, you can't put a retail price on it if nobody else has it, right? Can't do that. You can't say, here's what it retails for, here's what it wholesale deals for if it's not out there. This has really been part of a specialty event, private collection that we share with you out of just, again, that's the concept and philosophy behind this network, is that we want to bring the museum to you, bring the fine jewelry to you, make sure that you get opportunities you wouldn't get anywhere else. And instead of $2,500, we're going $2,000, like I said. So $2,000 to start, and that makes it even better. $2,000, $10 increments when we get the open, and notice I said when, because obviously now it's a really affordable price tag. And only 2 people thinking about it so far. Well, you know, I knew it was too early to do it, but I put it up anyways just because I was excited about it and wanted to share it. And sometimes, you know, I get excited just like you do about, oh, I'm excited about this stone. This stone really gets me excited. It gets me happy. It makes me really just anticipatory to show it to you. Like, I'm excited about this one because I think you're going to love it. And I know it's different than what we normally see. And you know what? I got 2 people hanging out on the phone lines and nobody bidding. And I'm so happy we have 2 people on the phone lines. But the fact that nobody is bidding right now, and the fact that nobody else is calling right now, that makes it a little peculiar. So let's do this instead. I'm not going to leave what I think is the most unique and specialty piece we have of the day. I am not going to leave it here. So what if we just do this? What if we take it down to a lower price to get it started? Would you like to come on in? Would you like to give it your best shot? It's a phone call. It's a phone call. A phone call could turn you in to an immediate gem collector just by picking up the phone and dialing that phone number. And get your gold color. I'd love to see this in yellow. I've seen them in yellow before. They look great. It would look great in rose gold if that's kind of your thing. Go with rose gold. But it's not going to be $2,000 or $1,900 or $1,800 or $1,700. I need to make sure we cannot just say, here it is, let's spend a couple minutes airtime and then let it stay here. So if this is what it's going to require today, hey, better I know this now with 8 minutes left in hour number 1 before we proceed. How about $1,600? Getting real low here, guys. That's a very important mounting with all bigger diamonds. Over 2/3 of a carat in diamonds that are VS in a bridge, which, as you probably can see, but just in case you're not familiar with these bridge mountings, those bridge mountings, that's like 3 different bands in one. It's like 3 rings put together. That's how it's constructed. That's how it's made. That's why whenever some of you hear the word bridge and you go, oh, that's not good, because it's going to be, there's such a high value to the bridge mountings because they're made so well. They're so beautifully done in just gold weight alone. What if we take it even lower than $1,600? How about $1,500? But I am at my rock bottom here. We cannot go any lower. We're looking for $1,500 to start. It will be a $10 increment as well. If we get the open, that's, right now, that's the if. And we're going to give it 60 seconds to get it started. Unless it already is, I'm going to go check on the phone bank and see what's happening. But take a look at this. That should be something that gets you all excited about a $1,500 way to enjoy something that is of museum level, museum caliber, so exciting, so beautiful, so bright, so clean, because sphenes aren't always clean. I know that's a fun rhyme, but the irony is they're not usually clean. They're just green, mean, sphene machines, but they're not always clean. And this one is the lean, mean, green, clean sphene machine, if you know what I mean. So 1,500 is what we're looking for, 30 seconds left. It's got me all tongue-tied. The rhyme came out fine, and then couldn't say 30 seconds left to get this started. How about that? All right. Happy Sunday. Lovely Sunday. Felt like fall today for the first time. There was actually moisture in the air. It wasn't 100,000 degrees upon sunrise. It was feeling like fall. It was feeling great, feeling like fall. All right, let's talk about, do we have $1,500? Checking, verifying, let's see what we got. I'm going to try it on again. Sure thing. Yes, we do. Oh, okay, good. We've got the open at 15. We got it. We got 50. Look at how beautiful this is. Oh, Sunday, Sunday. This is really not to, you know, not to steal from Lionel Richie, but this is easy. Like Sunday morning. This is easy. Like sphenes should not be this easy. This should not be this affordable. This should not be this good when you've got all those diamonds and all that gold and $1,500. Do we got the open? Yes, we do. It's confirmed. It's official. We got it. We got it. It's a carat 36 sphene. Look how bright and beautiful that is. Oh, and by the way, what's that? The Trapiche bracelet. There's a museum meltdown price on my Trapiche line bracelet. All those huge Trapiches, you're getting what? What's the carat weight? 17 carats plus on that Trapiche emerald bracelet. All right, sphene lovers, let's go. So it looks like we've got our open at 15. Go ahead, let's power our way through this. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Took us a minute to get the open. I'll just give it 2 minutes right now and sell it. 2 minutes. 2 minutes and it goes. Simple and easy and affordable. Yeah, that's where it should not be. It should not be that affordable. And we got a final 2 minutes to get you in if you want to own it. That is very, very special. And then we got some big Tanzanite deals today. Tanzanite, oh my goodness, our 17 karat plusers. I've got a round and a cushion cut that are spectacular. Still have that big platinum and ruby. Still have our Brazilian Paraiba butterfly for $9.99 necklace. There have been some big values here already today. Very excited you're with us, but let's see. We've got now 90, oh no, we've got 82 seconds remaining. That's it. So not a lot of time left. Come on in. What a Sunday to be shopping. Look at that color, and that's not even it. This is what you see when you look at that stone. That's the beauty. That's the vibrance. That is the high-level dispersion that pays off in the visual of just color, 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 rainbow colors, reds, yellows, oranges, and yes, the greens. Look at that. And then, of course, still an ability to change when you're in incandescent lighting. All the green of the body color of the stone turns to red. It is absolutely outstanding. Truly is. We've only got 45 seconds. It looks like it may be one and done here. Are we just going to sell it at 15, the open? I've got a most beautiful, oh, this Congolese tourmaline that is not blue-green is maybe my favorite we've had. Plus, we have Paraiba, actual Paraiba in a blue-green. And we have Tanzanites in smaller and larger sizes. So 15 going once. We got 30 seconds left. It looks like this is certainly last call. Gold quartz is here. And don't forget about the 39 karat Tanzanite. Look at that. Ooh, heart-shaped 39 carats. 39.78. It's actually closer to 40 carats. Alexandrite round. We got that for you. All right, 15 going once, twice, 3 times. Are we done? This is what? That was in the nick of time there, Victor. Anyone want to go 15.10? Got it? Sold. Congratulations. Bye. It's gone. Wish I had more of that. Well, maybe I don't. I got to show you this tourmaline. Not selling them at that price. We can't be selling color change sphenes at that price. Never have. So congratulations. Okay, take a look at this. Wow. Would you call it a rubellite? Because we didn't, but I am. Because that is almost like rubellite meets ever so subtle, like a kiss of golden with it. And then what's surrounding it? Pink diamonds. Oh, so good. Oh, this one's good, good. One only, of course. 112-5597 is your item number. Thank you so much on the sphene. Congrats. We're going to just remind you we have a few pieces left, Padparadscha, and a couple pieces left from the show if you want to check on those. A couple pieces from earlier like the ruby and platinum and the Padparadscha and the Paraibas, the Brazilian Paraiba butterfly. But this is a museum meltdown moment. It's the Triple M, and it's 112-5597 with a 533 that is out of the Congolese mine. But tourmalines do not just come in one color, they come in thousands of colors. And sometimes The beauty of the color blending. Mama Nature got all creative here and started putting a little recipe together, added a little touch of pink, a little touch of red, a little touch of purple, a little touch of golden, and made this almost like Padparadscha color in this tourmaline. So it really qualified more as a rubellite, but with a secondary golden undertone. 21 points in the pink diamonds, 92 points in the white diamonds, double halo perfection. And then this big look on the hand that you're going to see right now. We are a minute and a half away from hour number 2, and this one's going to go because your formerly $8,999 ring is no longer $89.99. One in the world, and that is spectacular. Sometimes tourmalines, and yeah, when you get the right cutting with the clarity in a tourmaline, it looks almost like a zircon as far as its dispersion, doesn't it? We just looked at one of the most highly dispersive stones in the world, and yet here we are with more fire here too. Look at that beautiful cutting, and that would not look like that if it wasn't clean. So again, we got now the clean tourmaline here for you as well. And all of that, and a wheel that doesn't work now, and it's gonna be less than 89, less than 79, less than 69. Museum Meltdown. It is that moment. You got one chance to pick it up. Who will it be? Who's gonna take it? Not even, you know what, skip down to, what do we wanna do, 4,000? I feel like $39.99, it's gonna be instant. But I'm here to save you a bunch of money today. I can save you on the dream piece. No matter how high-end it is, let me save you even more. And not even ask, get this, $2,999. It will not be. It's not going to be $29.99, even lower. I get a lot of freedom here with these Museum Meltdown pieces because it's basically do whatever it takes to move it so we don't have to melt it. I really am not, it's almost painful, the thought of dismantling these pieces, taking the stones out, melting them down. I don't even want to think about it, and I certainly don't want to do it. Is this already gone? It's already gone. But I'm going to save even more because that's my commitment to you guys. Andy's already got it. Let's blow it out. Here's the ring. Here's the price. Andy, will you give him a better price for me? How about $2,699? Who got it? Kirsten, oh my gosh, she's going to love it. She's going to love it. Thank you so much. And by the way, it's the top of the hour, so what timing there? What beautiful timing. And now we're going to go to a Paraiba tourmaline, a beautiful Paraiba tourmaline, a blue and green. This is the one I was wearing earlier. Oh, look at that. I have a stone that looks just like this. Same elongated oval, same beautiful style. This is like I love this ring. I love this color. To be honest with you, it's my favorite color of Paraiba. This specific tone of blue and green. I think that when you get that exact tone, it gives you even more neon than the half and half blue greens, like the 50-50 stones. It is outstanding. This is item number, and it's brand new right now. It's item number 1125753. Check it out. This is actual, we know it is copper bearing tourmaline. Beautifully, beautifully done. You've got an outstanding stone that is slightly elongated in a carat 04, so it's still a big size in the Paraiba. We love that. Carat 04 material looking so good. Then it's got this almost like, to me, it feels like a Greek key, but almost Art Deco Greek key that is wrapped around it, and then the split shank on the sides, total of 58 points in diamonds. That is lovely. And you have an incredible value. So, well, I'm just going to make this simple and easy here because why? We just want to sell it. And we know it's going to go fast. So call me early because I was thinking about putting it up on the auction block to get around the $79.99, which is incredible. That's a great value right there. $79.99, that's fair. That's very fair. But we're actually going to take it significantly lower than that. So I would really, really, really recommend dialing right now because yeah, this is not going to last. It's our top of the hour. That's why I'm showing it right now. That beautiful top of the hour we love, where there's always something to highlight. By the way, if you just tuned in, oh, what an hour you've missed, first of all. Well, good news, we have 2 hours left. So you may have missed hour number 1, but hey, we're so glad that those of you were here. Great values. We have just a couple of items from hour number 1 today. We are live from Los Angeles. This is TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. Glad to have you with us. 2 hours left. The Paraiba starts hour number 2 because it's one of our best, and I mean truly exotic. This is copper bearing. This isn't the Congolese where we're not sure. We know this is Mozambique material. It is copper content. It is one of the most we always talk about the neons, right? The ability to glow and be bright under low lights. That's what neon is really defined by. This is where I could block the light, but still we do this all the time. But this particular color, which is about 60% green and 40% blue, it creates this almost like spearminty type of color that is so outstanding. Take a look. It's so bright. Watch this. Blocking the light. Wow, look at that stone glow. Look at that. That does. That's with the light blocked above it. And yet it's not going to be 79. I am discounting it down. You've got one chance to get it. And I certainly hope you will, because it's not going to last. We know that. And here is your chance. Paraiba, more affordable than it's been. You know how these 1 carat stones routinely go for $99.99. We've already got the value at $79.99. I'm taking it lower. I really am. I'm really excited about this one for you. I want to try it on in case you're not familiar with this mounting. Yes, it's going to be available in white, yellow, or rose, so you do have the choice to change it out, but we definitely love our Paraibas in the white gold as a rule. That's what we usually see them start as, but look how pretty that is. And you can see how it's a wider ring. It's all going to taper in the back, though, nicely, so you have a pure, comfortable ring, but let's get rid of $79.99. I'm scaring the people. They've come to play today. They've come to expect savings beyond. I mean, look what we just did. We've had how many rings sold in the first hour where they sold before I even got down to the lowest price, and I ended up saving you hundreds and hundreds and hundreds more than you thought. That is what you call bonus shopping. That's extra value. But the Paraiba's got to go, and that clarity and the brightness and the cutouts. I just love the way this mounting still is. It's still traditional in the sense that it's still creating this halo, but it's got almost like a hexagon shape because of the angles in which all of that movement is around this double halo, if you will. Then the split shanks, you get a lot of that negative space. It creates a nice bigger ring, which in turn, you know, that makes your stone look actually bigger. It's like an illusion that if you've got a bigger towering ring, it actually really then highlights the center stone size as well. But this is not going to be 79 or 69 or 59 or 49 or 39. We're dealing. We're just dealing. And I mean really, truly, like giving you deals on everything, including the brand new, like this Paraiba. And it's not going to be 39, $29.99 for that piece. We could give that 30 seconds and see it out the door, or we don't have anybody on the phone lines yet, so I say we just give you a better deal than that. How about a better deal? How about a better opportunity? How about a bigger savings right now? And it's still not going to be $29.99 either. Come on in, guys. It's the shopping is fine. This is the day. This is the day to get your favorite piece and whatever catches your eye. Try it out. This is not going to be $29. Are you kidding me? I don't think I've ever had a Paraiba that's a carat 04 in a blue green ever be under $3,000. Has this happened? Can you guys recall? I know you guys watch as many shows as I do, right? A lot of you are here every single show. So $29.99 and it's still not gone. So that means we're going to take it even lower for you right now. It's not going to be $29. What about $2,500? What about $2,499? Getting it under $2,500 just to make sure it goes, but this is that beautiful, vibrant. I have Paraibas of every color. My oval is very similar size and color to this one here. I have a blue-green that I love that's really 50-50, but this 60-40 I just feel brings the most neon and really doesn't look like any other stone, and it's not going to be $24.99 either. Get ready. This is a really, really, really good ring. Outstanding. And it's not going to be 24 because I'm still awaiting your call. We don't have anybody yet on the phone lines for a carat plus in the Paraiba. It's got to go. Take a look at it. It's not 24. Apparently not. Big top of the hour, and we're waiting for a caller. 23, 22, 21. Well, we might as well. Feels like a good day to set a new Paraiba pricing record. Am I right? It's feeling like that day. It's feeling like we already achieved that. But if it's still here, let's go even lower. And not even going to ask $2,100 or $2,099. Let's do it. Let's make it easy. White, yellow, rose gold in your size, shipped to your door for free. And for one caller, we're going to make it $1,999 right now. And that would be the time you say, what? And then run to the phone lines and get it. Because no way that piece can stick around for a $19.99 price tag. No way, not for a carat 04 neon blue green, not for that gorgeous mountain. To me, that I always want to say, I look at that and think 90 points in diamonds, and I'm usually pretty good about estimating. So I'm not sure if there's a little mix up on that diamond weight, but let's just say this, you're getting a minimum of 58 points because I would not be surprised in the slightest if that is far more diamond weight than that has up there. But again, we'll go with it. It's just a really, really beautiful way to shop a Paraiba. That is for sure. So here's our last call, $19.99. I'll give it 60 seconds and then we're going to move on. We got a lot of one-of-a-kinds to show you as course. And then we have a blue zircon deal and we have a beautiful emerald, the big heart shape. Remember, there's a 39 carat plus Tanzanite. Thank you. We're verifying on this one. Jason, are you thinking about this one or something else? Okay, so verifying right now, 50 seconds. And I'm going to get ready to show you our next very special piece, which is going to be, we do have Tanzanites. Remember, we've got a couple of Tanzanites from 17.5 carats on down. Do have a heart-shaped pendant, do have some turquoise, got some really affordable Tanzanites. We're really going to be on both ends of the spectrum today when it comes to Tanzanites. Even, you know what, should we just get the Trapiche bracelet out of here? I think we should. It's kind of a piece that you make out of like the desire for bragging rights. It's kind of like that. You figure most people have never seen or heard of Trapiche, and then we come along and say, well, let's take this incredibly rare stone and let's add up a lot of different stones together that coordinate. Let's put together a bracelet, and that's what we did. Got a whole bracelet of Trapiche emeralds and diamonds as well. All of that coming up. Might as well show it. I thought this was a big value from the jump when we first debuted it, and this one is just outstanding. Look at this, a full bracelet. I've been wearing it on my wrist. I really was thinking about not showing it till the very last few minutes of the show, just selfishly so I could wear it. But it is going to be out of number 1123-134, and it's 18 karat solid gold first of all. So you get that super high level two-tone gold. So goes with everything. Also, it has another very special feature, and that would be the 17 karat 37 of free-form Trapiches that are coordinating. Obviously, no two are going to match identically. But it is that wheel spoke design of natural emerald with that color throughout and that pattern that's distinctive in each and every one of them, plus the diamonds, the incredible diamonds as well that are going to be larger diamonds. That is a carat 52, which alone in a bracelet would be pretty impressive. To get a carat 52 just in diamonds. There are a lot of tennis bracelets that will give that to you alone. And here's what we've got. 1737 carat 52 two-tone gold insert closure. I'll show you the backside. So one end is going to slide into the other. And then this is your closure because they didn't want to take away from the design by adding figure eights. So it's actually that fold under style safety clasp that locks it into place. And yet you've got all these Trapiches, one only. Just want to make this speedy because I know it's not for everybody, but it did start out at only $29,999. I was a little astounded that it was that affordable because I've been selling Trapiches off and on for years. And they're very, very expensive. And they're usually teeny tiny. And we only have, I'll count up the stones for you because I need to actually refresh my memory as to how many there are. But this is just truly elite level Trapiche with all those diamonds. It's exquisitely made. It's a lot of gold. Each and every one of those stones, that's all handmade because those are not something you can stamp out with machines, right? Every free-form stone requires a different size bezel. That bezel goes around the stone entirely to really protect it, but also to border it and create that look with that yellow gold mixing and matching with the white gold where your diamonds are set. That's showing off how good the diamonds are. When this was down to $15,000, I was sure it would go. Then it stayed here. Now we change it up. Now we get you a better value. It's not $15,000. It's not even going to be, and I'll make this speedy because this is going to be that piece that goes very, very quickly. No doubt about it. It is. It's like your own. I mean, I feel like for us, bringing you rare and exotics every day, this is still feels like a bragging rights piece. It feels like the piece that you're going, a Trapiche bracelet. That's the stuff that dreams are made of. Jewelry dreams, right? The idea of putting so many together that coordinate so beautifully, and it's not $15,000 or $14,000 or $13,000 or $12,000. It's under 10. And that's the museum meltdown price you're getting today. The lowest price guaranteed, it's $99.99, which would be very difficult to even make an 18 karat gold bracelet of any kind. And yet we've got diamonds at over 1.5 carats. You've got the outstanding, where the real money is in those trapiches, which there are, let me count them, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 stones. So they're well over 1 carat apiece. That's amazing, isn't it? And one more time on the wrist. And yes, the same pattern goes all the way around. Then you see where the clasp comes together? You're going to have 2 trapiches together. They're going to meet. When you slide that clasp closed, it's going to meet up. And we'll take a look at it here on the wrist. Look at that. And then I'll show you the whole thing all at once here. So you can see the size. Those trapiches are large. And obviously they're over 1 carat apiece, but they look even larger than that thanks to that free-form shape. Here's what the bracelet looks like in its entirety from one side to the other. Look at that. Isn't that amazing what we did? And those diamonds are colossal. Big-time diamonds, $99.99 for that bracelet. What on earth? That is just truly, I've been doing this for a long time. That's a value. Like, that's a value. That's got to be in the top 10 of values of real exotics. Real rare. Very unique. And look at the transparency that those trapiches have. That's another thing. Most trapiches are just too dark, where it's hard to see the delineation between, you know, the actual spokes and the green color. They're usually very dark. This is like that beautiful, bright green we love. And yet, look at that glow they have. So, $99.99 if you'd like that one. Let's go back to our wheel. I want to show you the Panther piece. The Panther piece is a big deal. And this is another museum meltdown piece that has been one of our most expensive Panthers, and you're about to find out why. 1124781 is the diamonds, the rubies, and a lot of 18 karat gold. That this one has been over $6,000. We figured, what a great candidate here to be a museum meltdown here with the 90 points on the rubies and 223 in diamonds. Take a look at how beautiful these are set. All pave, every which way. It's like this big Panther style is right there clasping on to this. It's actually the tail that's folding over there. You can see it's not just like a horse bit or a door knocker style. It's actually, you see here with the wraparound, that it's actually the tail here with all those burnished diamonds here. There's some burnished, then there's some pave, some bead set, and then pave throughout. Look at that, through the back. This is a great ring to wear also. Think middle finger because it's large, or ring finger too, or index finger because the outside, it's very directional, obviously. It wraps around from one side to the other. So it's beautiful on the finger if you want to maybe show off the back here where you've got all that carat weight, all those stone presents. You might want to wear that on the outside of the hand to show that off. Great Panther piece, rubies and diamonds all together here, and yet it is, wow, $89.99 is where it began. Huge value right now. No doubt about it, but it's got to go, and that's the key here. Everything that I say museum meltdown, that's why we're doing these reductions in price tags. So letting truly some of the most elaborate designer styles we've ever created, letting them go here at these incredible price tags where you're not even spending, my goodness, not even going to be $3,000 for the rubies and the diamonds, and the diamond weight is one of our bigger ones in a piece of jewelry today, and yet it's $29.99. So that's under our own cost for you today to get one caller happy with that big Panther design that we love. And this is what it looks like on, because I know you're waiting with bated breath to see that on the finger here. Look at how beautiful. So that's where, again, however you're going to wear it, that's what's beautiful about it, is from every angle it looks special. Every angle there's something interesting to look at. From this angle you see the facial features, you see those bright piercing ruby eyes, you see the defined nose, and then that wraparound design with the tail, and then of course all those little like trefoils or little florets that you have in the rubies that are all together amongst this 223 diamond weight. So that is $29.99 for the big Panther there in the yellow gold. Stays in the yellow gold, but remember that's all 18 karats solid. So very impressive, an important piece there, and one to own. Here it is up close. We'll move on in 30 seconds. Gotta move. Got a lot of one-of-a-kinds to get through. Then the big blue zircon coming up. Oh, the mounting, the zircon, everything about this one is really important. Then we've got turquoise on the way for you. A stunning Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Couple of big Tanzanites to show you here at the bottom of the hour. We'll get into those 17 karat. Our best prices per carat are with the 17 carats. Then we've got some more affordable 4 and 5 carats for you. And we'll see who's got the Trapiche, because that should be gone. And then here we are, $29.99. Back to the blue zircon now. We're going to get to this one. Yeah, this is pretty much say goodbye time to that one. yeah, this is not one of those, maybe it'll sell, maybe it won't. No, this is a for sure, no doubt about it. Our most luxury, high-end blue zircon is here. It's spectacular. These stones are very dense. They're difficult to cut. It's item number 1125645. This is not going to last. Zircon lovers, especially blue zircon lovers, if you've been a little bit, maybe just trying to get that better price tag on a blue zircon, you're finding that the big stones, they are extinct, they are special, they are rare, they should be more money. They always are. If you are ready for a very special 772. This is out of Cambodia, but they're completely gone and mined out, so there are no more. It is extinct material. This is the essence of Starlight presentation grade blue zircon, the best of the best. It is that beautiful color, but where they sometimes do struggle is with the cutting. There's such an interesting, different type of way that their crystal structure grows. Now, they give us double refraction, so they're beautiful when you achieve the right cutting, but a lot of times the cutting can be a little off. It can be a little asymmetric. I'm adoring the stone for the cutting, number one, and the beautiful way that you see that almost like, again, we call it starlight blue, but it's almost like a star burst of amazing firework color when you see right through the center and the way the cuts go out from there. We have just this one. I don't anticipate this lasting more than 30 seconds. I think this is one of those examples where likely to be the piece that goes before the price even comes down. You just kind of reserve it right away so that you don't miss out. And that's what I would recommend doing, which is why I would say come on in. Come on in immediately on those phone lines. We want to make sure you get all the pieces that you want. But of course, one-of-a-kinds get a little dicey because there are other people you're competing with to get this jewelry. And 772, 93 points in diamonds. There's that almost stacked design of pave down the sides. White, yellow, or rose gold is fine with us. Here's what it looks like on, because all that beauty just becomes even brighter. It's like that electric blue, that electricity. You almost feel like it's just connected to a power source. It just feels special, and it is special. And it's not going to be, well, here's the best part of all. It started as $69.99. That's where our big time zircons go. They always have, they always will, except for now because we're marking this one down. We know how many of you have loved it. We know how many of you have been eyeing these bigger blues. There's that side-to-side diamond weight that just feels like that little stacked design. So it gives you such interest, such symmetry that if you have other blue stones at home and you're worried, well, do I need a blue zircon if I've got a sapphire or a Tanzanite or a sphene? This is a totally different blue than every other one I just discussed and really every other blue stone out there. And yet it's not going to be even. $3,500, your half off price. It goes lower. We make it easy. We only have about 100 minutes left in the show. And the Trapiche bracelet is still here. Very interesting. And now we go to the zircon, which is still here, but that's going to change because your price is not even $2,999. That is one remarkable stone. There's nothing quite like a zircon. They come in many colors, but the blues is really that. It's that bright, icy electric blue that usually everybody wants to get first. And then you might graduate to the pinks and the reds and the yellows and the hyacinth and all that. But this is not even 29. Go ahead and say sold now. When it comes to spectacular design, spectacular stones, I would not anticipate this being here for even 30 seconds more. But so far, it's still available for the taking. I don't think that's going to be the case here in about 30 seconds because I'm taking it even lower. You're going to save hundreds more than where I've got it at right now. That is already below our very own cost. Let's keep that in mind. The jewelry manufacturer that is here on site is actually paying more for a ring that you can shop for less than what we paid to make it, to put it together, and now it's here and it's luxury through and through. Best blue zircon I've got, and it's not going to be 29 or 28 or 27.99. Oh boy. Now we're really giving it away. First caller can have it for $2,699 instead. So that should be gone in a hurry. So $26.99, one of a kind. Let me know if you like it. Yellow gold or rose gold's fine. And then we're going to talk rubies, diamond earrings, big turquoise, Lovely. We got a pink diamond here. That's rare. We got a carat 72 yellow diamond as well. That's not something we see every day. So there's a lot of luxury to get to. Big Tanzanite's coming up in about 8 minutes. This zircon is already gone. Congratulations. Let's show the Alexandrite we've got. This is round Alexandrite 1119859. Whoa, that's got to be the best Alexandrite we have. And it's a museum meltdown price. Yay! So we got a lot more here on the way in museum pieces. It's just, again, they have a choice. We can either keep them here long term or we can start blowing them out. And that's what we're doing here this week. 1119859. It's a 69-point Alexandrite. But the carat weight is less important here than the actual quality. This is where a 10-point, are you thinking about the blue zircon? Allison, it's already gone, so we can see if we have anything similar to it because the blue zircon is spoken for. And then, of course, JT, we've got to back up on the blue zircon and we can see if we have anything else. But here's 1119859, 69 points in the round. Superstar piece right here. It's also the bridge mounting with another 99 points in diamonds around that. It's in the yellow now. That doesn't have to stay that way. You can get the white gold, the rose gold as well. Look at that bridge. See how there's not much elevation, so you don't need to worry about it sitting up too high. It's not too highly elevated off the double row there. And then you have 4 rows in total, plus the halo, plus the most magnificent blue-green. Alexandrites can be really, 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 really gorgeous. I think they can be really, really unattractive too. It just all is about the quality, which is why I say, and we know that even 10-pointers are big in Alexandrite. We know 15-pointers are large. So 69 points is a big size that you're getting in this stone. Plus it is the round. Plus, it is also happens to be, that's a lot of diamond weight there. Yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold, totally up to you. There's a richness about the yellow. We typically see our Alexandrites done in the white gold to start, but there's a real richness with that yellow gold. Here's what I'm going to offer. We've got a museum meltdown price yet again. There's quite a few of them today. We know we like to bring out the museum on Sunday anyways, and we're going to bring you a really great value. $69.99 is where it began. Forget about that price. We've got one only. That is the stone you get. Are you sick of shopping places where you see something on television or online at this point? You're going, it comes at home, you're excited, you open the box and you're going, it looks nothing like what I saw photographed online or on TV. That's not the case here because this is a one of a kind. So that's the stone you get. And it can only impress you further when you see it in real life because television really can't do these stones justice. This is an even better stone than you can imagine because, well, you haven't seen the color change yet. It can't show it to you on TV. That blue-green goes to a beautiful purple-red. Here's what it looks like on the hand, and it's a round. That's always rare to find in any stone, but especially in Alexandrite, and it's not even going to be $2,999. There we are, exceeding 50% off yet again, and you're not spending that. Please don't spend $29.99. Please don't. Please don't spend $2,500. Don't spend 24, 23, or 22. This is one ring. We're blowing everything out. It's got to go, and it will because you see these price tags. They're amazing. And we're going to send this out right now for $1,999 only. Big time value on our round Alexandrite. JT, I got to know who got that blue zircon. Oh, really? Where are they calling from? Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Kurt. Thank you, Stephanie. Appreciate that. We'll have it right out to you. And here's what we have coming up. Are you ready? We got the bottom of the hour. Big Tanzanite's coming up. That's still 5 minutes away. So let's get to, got the quick look at the hoops here. We've got diamond hoops. This Alexandrite needs to go. Look at how beautiful, clean. Even as you see it move from side to side, you see through the stone. You see the clarity it has. Look at that. From side to side. Snap and sparkle all happening in one color changing gem. Okay, so that's the good one. That's the best Alexandrite we have. So yes, maybe not, you know, a carat or two, but those get very, very expensive. This was a $7,000 ring. Now it's only $19.99. So let's get on with it. We've got a big, big Tanzanite special coming up. I know it's not for everybody, but I have to bring out values like this. It would be silly for me not to because what usually stands in the way of a huge Tanzanite is the big price tag. I'm going to show you $20,000 rings in 3 minutes that are actually our best per carat price in Blue Wing Block Ds that's here. And they're incredible. I'll show you two. We have a round and a cushion cut square. Then we have the smaller stones still to come, which are about 5 carats. I've got a 478. I also have an oval that's a little over 5. So we've got a lot of Tanzanites coming up, kind of a 2 and 2 deal where we're going to show you a little bit of something for everybody. Now, there is a fabulous pair of earrings here. I have a certain quantity available in the white, the yellow, and the rose. There's only 1 pair in rose. There's only 2 pairs in white, and then we've got a couple in the the yellow gold, and then we got a couple in the white. So limited to 6 pairs overall. It's our final call on this earring because, well, we're never making them again. Sometimes we talk about diamonds and gold pieces like this, where the next time we do make them, the price has to go up to really adhere to today's gold and diamond pricing, because we are not immune to that, right? Because we are our own manufacturer, all the things that help you get the values you do, there are certain kind of static types of things we have to deal with, like gold pricing. Even TVON, as connected as we are, we can't get you a better deal on gold. And same goes for diamonds, even though there are opportunities here and there where we'll get a special moment where we get a special deal on diamonds for a certain circumstance, like we did last Saturday with our diamond studs. This is something that even we have to contend with. And that's where we're having to really take a lot of other concessions and kind of go backwards on the other ends to still bring you the values we love while we compete with those elevated gold and diamond prices. Yet, have our prices gone up? They have done the opposite. We have been bringing this entire summertime all of our prices backwards for you instead. Well, the reason I mention all that is this earring is not something we can even make going forward, even if you're willing to spend more. This is not just about simply gold and diamonds elevating in price tag. This is about the types of diamonds we're using, because in this hoop, it is invisibly set princess cuts. And that is not something in this size we're able to get any further. So this is where it is a classic hoop earring. And for those of you that are going, yeah, I saw some hoops like that the other day, and they were diamond chips that were I3s, and they looked like, I don't know about you, but I'd rather have no diamonds than bad diamonds, because I think bad diamonds just look cheap. And they do, because, well, they're not cheap, right? Diamonds are expensive no matter what these days, which is what we all in the jewelry business are contending with, which is why pretty much all you see now are lab-grown stones, right? Let's take a look at our best of the best here, because this is a high-end hoop that's done in a high-end way with princess-cut diamonds that are lined in 2 rows here that are going to be top to bottom set invisibly. That means no prongs whatsoever. It means solid, sleek, beautiful. At the surface of the gold is where the diamonds sit, so everything is really flush. I'm just actually putting them up the way they're going to sit on the ear so you can really see them. And then, of course, one is leaning a little bit, but I'll try that on. This is our hoop earring that is deluxe. It's still that every day, and I look at it this way. Sometimes we're tempted to spend more on the special occasion pieces, whether that be clothing, shoes, handbags, jewelry. I really believe that when you step back and think about it, I think a lot of us kind of realize this later, is maybe it should be the opposite. Maybe we should really, really spend and invest a little more into the pieces we are going to wear every single day. That's where this earring comes into play. There's some really cheap versions out there where there's, a couple of diamonds put together. They're literally chips. They're not even fully faceted round brilliants. They're chips of diamonds paved into an earring like this, and they're still hundreds of dollars in a mystery metal or a plated metal or a sterling silver. We are again talking about gold, which is why hardly anyone does gold anymore, because gold's expensive. And we're going to make these a value so good that we can tell you they can't come back, simply because not only because we couldn't make them at this price, but more importantly because we can't get the princess cut diamonds. So take a look at it. It's item number 1114746. I'm ready to try them on. We have white, yellow, and rose, but remember, 1 in rose, 2 pairs in yellow, 3 pairs in the white gold. That's it. Last call. Click enclosure, reversible style. Just as wide in the gold in the back as they are wide in the diamonds in the front. Look at the finishing behind. Look at the solid. We're not talking sterling. We don't do sterling. We're talking solid gold. We're talking click enclosure. We're talking about, let me show you. Here's the length, and I'll measure them out with the ruler here. Plus, you're going to see them on. This is that beautiful half-inch style. Mirror finish gold, no matter which angle. They're reversible. They look great that way, too. Maybe you want to get a white and a yellow and be all set. Have your wardrobe of hoops if you know this is what you wear. But the whole point is this. We've got a $29.99 price. Not only am I saying here's your last day to get them, but here is a newly reduced price to get what is a very high-end carat 29, not 20 points, a carat 29 in amazingly large VS diamonds. This is what they look like on. Take a look at that. Princess cuts are a whole different animal when it comes to diamonds. Princess cuts are a different look. They are giving you the brilliance. They're actually the newest cut in diamonds. They haven't always been around. It's still a newer cut. It's considered to be a much newer cut because it's actually the sparkle of a round brilliant with the square cutting that is very updated, modern, and fresh. So it's really that combination. It's sleek in the invisible setting. It's bold in that it's the double row. They're also reversible, and they look great from the side profile because a lot of people see our earrings from a lot of different angles besides just the front. And so it's important to have features done like mirror finishing the sides. Do you want white, yellow, or rose? That's what we're going to find out. We're going to count them down. They're not going to be $29.99. Back to the wheel we go. They're not even $19.99. You will live in these. You will wear them probably every day. And they're even a size that sometimes a lot of people are working the 1/2 inches in also second piercings as well. You can do that if you like, but they're not going to be $19.99 at all. We're going lower than that, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. I'm just going to do this without even looking. I've got them on backwards in just a moment for you, so it's just as simple as putting that post through the back of your piercing, and then you've got another look entirely. I don't know if you'd really want to hide the diamonds ever because they're so good, but if you do, it's an option. And they're not going to be $19.99 either. First callers, and we've already got a couple gone in white gold, so it looks like one pair left now in the white gold, and that's it. And we're going to send them out for under $1,500. I would not wait if I were you because they will not last. This is what they look like, by the way, reversed, just so you can see how gorgeous they are that way. So that's suddenly, you've got another look. You've got solid gold, mirror finishing, or you've got the diamonds totally up to the way you put them on. Let's go back to the wheel. They're not $1,500, they're $14.99 for the ultimate in a princess cut diamond hoop. And boy, that closure, it just clicks closed. This is a nice heavyweight. This actually is probably a little better angle just so you can see the diamonds up close there. And that double row. Which color do you have, Jason? White and yellow. Thank you so much. One of each going out. Thank you so much. Right there, one caller doing exactly what I thought I would do in the same spot. I would take one of each as well. It leaves us, by the way, with only one pair now in the yellow and one pair in the rose. That's all I have. So again, if we have to make them again at another point, they are not even available to do. Usually I'm up here going, hey, it's more money if you wait. And a lot of you are like, so it's okay, I'll wait. They'll still be a great value. It's TVON. It's no problem. Here's where you have the last call on this earring. This earring cannot be brought back. Take a look at it one more time. $14.99. Let's give them 60 seconds. It's definitely that value that is going to be, again, for princess cuts that are VS stones, that are invisibly set. That's a complex setting style. That we know. So to be able to get all of that for under $1,500, it takes us to our Tanzanite deal coming up. That's on the way. Can't wait to show it to you. We've got a couple 17 carats that are my best way to get you a value today. And then, of course, $14.99. Get one if you like them. White, yellow, rose still available. But one left in yellow, one left in rose. And who was shopping over there with you, Jason? Bonnie in Florida. Thank you so much, Bonnie. Enjoy your earrings. Well done. And then let's keep moving. We've got the big Tanzanites. I'm going to start with my absolute favorite, which is the cushion cut. So large, but you know, it doesn't necessarily, I say this all the time with the rounds and the cushion cuts, it doesn't necessarily look as large as you might expect because of the cutting, because it's that even shape where you've got the same height and the same width. So let's show you what this looks like, because this is one that is a true prize. And when it comes to the best of the best in Tanzanite, you are looking at it here in the big diamond mounting. It's so heavy, the back won't even sit down. It won't sit down. It's literally hovering. Look at that. It's hovering because it's so weighty. So this is where, again, it's a big time stone. Now I have this one. I also have a round in a very similar style for you. So we've got, first of all, 112-4610. This is my personal favorite because I love the big diamonds on the sides. And I'll try to keep popping it up to eye level. And we still have hoops going out, by the way. Don't wait on the hoops. The hoops are still here. You can still get a white, a rose, or a yellow. Just very limited on the yellow and the rose there. Actually, all three now are limited. Never mind. We got one left of each. So it's go time on the hoops. But here we are with the big Tanzanite. 112-4610 is the item number. This is the 17 karat 44 with the 78 points in diamonds. I've been very open with you on the better per carat prices are in the bigger stones today. That is a fact. Here it is. 1744, 78 points, only 6 diamonds, which means they are each 13 pointers a piece. That's very, very impressive. Then you get the white gold, setting style. Look at this on the hand. And I'll be the first to say 17 carats plus, usually if it was an oval or a traditional rectangular cushion, it's going to be a little bit longer on the hand. This is actually a really nice way to wear a 17.5 if you want that big size and that great collector's quality, but again, still sits really, doesn't take up the whole hand, it's not overwhelming, it's not too large, and that's really important. Of course, that trio of big, round, brilliant diamonds. The way they're set, they almost look like princess cuts. You're seeing the reds on full display. Looks outstanding. It is. This one stays in the white gold, and we've got a huge markdown from $19,999. It's going to be the same as the round that I'm going to show you next. If you want to go with the round shape, which is just going to give you very similar size and very similar quality. Look at this round. If you love the rounds, look at that. That's going to be 112-4125. It's actually a slightly bigger stone, 1756 on the round, and then the diamond weight is, wow, look at that. That's a great one, isn't it? It's a little more diamond weight because you got the halo. So the diamonds may not be as large individually, but they're big. You've got carat 18 in diamonds here, and that's also in the white gold, or you can change it. This one does not have to stay in the white gold. It can be done in the yellow gold or the rose gold. The other one does have to stay. This one can be changed. Now for the trick that they're both $19,999, I'm going to show them together so you can get your choice of or make those comparisons and, you know, figure out which one you like better. The 1756 is bigger on the right. It looks a little bigger. So keep that in mind. If you want to go with that big size, but maybe have it be a little bit more succinct on the hand, maybe you're going with the cushion cut. Or you just choose based on the design. Do you like that look of the three big diamonds on the sides? Or do you like the halo design? Up to you. But this is where we're going to get you super, super affordable. These are our best Tanzanite values of the day. We even have a 40-carat heart-shaped pendant. We have the two 17.5ers here. We've got 4 and 5 carats coming up. So we're trying to give you all of the options when it comes to Tanzanite in today's show. But these are my best per carat value by far because they're not even $99.99. These are part of the museum meltdown deals that we're doing where the museum pieces, well, we've definitely got that represented. They're both museum reserves, but they're also coming way low in price to make sure that they do go, because obviously we're getting to the point where a lot of these museums that we promise stones are asking, where are our Tanzanites? They have a certain, you know, obviously they plan well in advance for what they display, what they advertise to their patrons and all of that. So they're ready. They've been more than ready. We've ended up releasing the museum reserve stones to you because we were out of the rest of the material. So they are now available. But let me tell you, between the last final days of museum reserve, plus of course the museums really clamoring for their material, this is where you've got a chance to take them before they go off, because once they go off to museums, we aren't getting them back for years and years. So this is when I would say, go ahead and make sure you get one and not pay $99, not pay $89.99. And here's the best value we can bring. That's what these museum meltdown prices are all about. In this case, the gold would be melted. The stones will be, we know exactly where they're going. We know they're going off to be on display at the biggest and best museum gem exhibits in the world. So we know where they're going. It's just a matter of, yeah, maybe taking them out and melting down that gold, repurposing the diamonds and the gold for something else in jewelry. But this is not going to be $89 or $85 or $8,300. We're really bringing them lower for you so that they can go one of each here available to you. But I'm actually making them $79.99 today, which comes down to $450. It's like $458 a carat. If we don't charge you a penny for the diamonds or the gold, and those are some mighty fine diamonds that you have in either one of those designs. So $79.99 is our best per carat. Then right after this, I'm going to get into this cushion cut. I've got the 4 carat 73 coming up, which is our best value in affordability. So we'll see that too. Now don't forget there's a 40 carat heart shape here as well that has every bit, look at the colors. The colors are the same in my 17 carat as it is in the 40 carat. So I think that's also just good to know. And we are only now an hour and 20 minutes away from the end of our show. All right, let's get a move on. Those are the big ones. But just to make sure y'all have a chance at Tanzanite, let's take a look at this. This has the same color. It's the same cushion cut square, but it's in that more wearable, versatile 473 carat weight, 1123315, and another big diamond weight, 85 points in diamonds to go with this one. Look at that. When the light is blocked, that's what you can expect. A more true to real life color right there. And neon, that's the name of the game here. So we've got the ultimate neon. The red flashes are there. I've got to move it right now. 85 points in diamonds. give me the round the cushion. I'm taking the cushion cut. I love a round, but I think there's something about the big diamonds and the way the cushion cut sets. I think that cushion's got my name on it. I really do. Got to get one now. It's now or never on these Blue Wing Block Ds at this point. Now or never. But you ready to drop this price too? Let's do it. My best value is right. You know what? This was actually slated to go for like $650 a carat. Let's just take it down. We're competing now. Now we've got this one competing with the 17 carats. So let's make this even more affordable for you. Because I just don't think, I'm a little worried about the $39.99 and all that. Yes, it was $79.99. Yes, that's a discount. Yes, we're saving you $4,000 if we go to $39.99. But I have a better plan, a much better plan. That's half off. Nothing wrong with that. But this has really got to go. And this is one of those pieces that $473 is in that sweet spot of what is generally considered by our viewership, your everyday wearable, your most versatile, all of that. We're going to go lower than $39 or $29.99. This is when you got to give us a call. I know it's a quiet Sunday and all that, but this is your chance to pick up the dream deal. The deal you're going to wear best to best Tanzanite when we've got maybe, I don't know, we've got like 5 stones left here. So it's not many. And you know, it's a big day when we're bringing out the 40 karat heart shape in a pendant that you can call us on if you're interested. But this has got to go right now. So it's not going to be $29. I'm just going to send it out. We're going to make it simple and easy. We're going to certainly make it affordable. It's not going to be $3,000. You don't have to pay $2,500. Let's make this simple. And this is as good as I can possibly bring you. And it's not 25 or 24. Let me try it on for you as well. White, yellow, rose gold too. You've got that option as well. Here's what it looks like on the hand. If you want to see, again, our 17 carats come back out, absolutely we can do that. This is not 24, not 23. Oh my goodness, these Tanzanite values lately have just been unreal. I mean, we're just really bringing them lower when even the wholesale trade show that's happening right now in Hong Kong, seeing block Cs go for $3,200 a carat. I mean, ick, right? That's crazy. That would be $15,000 in wholesale right now. We're not asking for that. I'm going to blow it out. Do you know that right now, I'm just going to calculate this out exactly. Right now, we're at $507 a carat. It's too much. If I was able to bring, and I know this was supposed to be more money per carat because we had the museum whole meltdown thing. We had these extra special prices on the 217 carats because those are the ones that are going to be a little bit tougher to get out the door, right? They had to come down. They were $458 a carat, right? $458, we calculated it out. You guys are probably now going to base this on that price. And you're probably thinking, do better. Do better. 507 is respectable. It's going to beat everybody else out there. It's already the best quality. Let's do better. I'm now kind of competing here with what I did on the 17 karat. Sometimes value leads to more value. So let's make that happen. And if I do this right, we're actually going to see a better per carat price than we've seen in any of the museum reserves and any of the block Ds and any of the Blue Wings ever. And that's what's happening right now. And it's not 23 or 22. Come on in, because we already have 3 callers I can see on the phone lines ready to take it, because with the price being reduced even more, we're getting down to an extra low. Take a look at it. It's not going to be 22 either. It's not going to be $21.99. We're going to make sure, and I think it's going to be gone here before I even price it down to the lowest. That's where, again, I always recommend say sold early. It doesn't mean you're going to pay more. I will still get you the best price possible. It just means that you need to call before somebody else says sold in front of you. That is what's more critical right now, is making sure you get it before somebody else does, because trust me, the value is there. And what if we don't do $2,099? It's go time. It is the moment. This is what we've been waiting on. And it is not $2,000. I'm going to make it $19.99, which that is a price tag of $422 a carat. We have now made that a better per carat price than even my museum meltdown pieces were here for just a few moments ago, because that seems fair. And so that's what we're going to do. This was supposed to be $29.99 at my rock bottom lowest. I saved you another $1,000 off that. You're at $422 a carat. Oh my goodness. And it's got 85 points in diamonds. It's not like there's no diamond weight. It's not like there's just accents. It's not like that sterling silver or plated metal. That's solid gold. You're going to get your choice of gold color. Let's make it happen. Jason, are you taking it? Jess, are you taking it? Anybody else taking it? Anybody want it? Talk about it. Let's try it on again. Is it my wheel that's all over the place? I don't know what is going on with this wheel. But let me zoom back, then I'm going to try it on for you. New register. I hear a new register. Could it be a new register taking the ring today? We're going to find out. There it is on the hand. 422 a carat. Nope. All right. Just verifying right now. Should we give it 60 seconds? I have an oval that's a 5 carat, but way more money. Way more money. I'm thinking this is the deal. I mean, now that's the deal. Allison, are you taking this one? Joanne, are you on something else? She said yes, and then she said no. Got it. Well, it's still here at the moment, as far as I can tell. "20 seconds. I'm just listening, hoping, waiting to hear. Who is going to take this piece? So good. 422, come on. Who does that? Who does that? Nobody else has this material. We have a right to charge you more than everybody else charges for their Tanzanite. We really have what should actually be required. It should be an obligation to charge you more because it's better. In gems, jewelry, cars, homes, clothing, you usually pay more for the better stuff, right? If it's got better materials, if it's better quality in the way it's made, if you have better intrinsics, it should be a higher price. Why this is happening beside me, except we got to really move some jewelry here today. And we've got an hour and 10 minutes to do it. Yes, take a look at it. Do we have questions? Yes. Questions? Yes, Jess. Rhonda? Oh, Ron. Hi, Ron. Hi, Ron. Where's Ron calling from? Hi, Ron in Maryland. Oh, that's nice. Do we have any new registers out there today, too? I think we have had some, and I haven't been hearing about them. But welcome into all of our new registers. There have been so many of late. Lovely to have you. Also, don't forget there is a 40-carat Tanzanite. Independent. It's a heart shape, if you like it. And then also, we have the 5-carat plus. We do have, oh, turquoise. Got to show you the turquoise. That's our big top of the hour. We'll get to a round turquoise. I have a gold quartz. I have a beautiful emerald. Look at this, carat 66. You know what? Congolese tourmaline and green Paraiba also here in big sizes. Let me just flash this. If you are a Congolese fan, but you want an elaborate setting style, well, that is the cocktail ring to own right there. That is very special. Blue greens in a tourmaline, all of those rounds and baguettes, mostly baguettes here. 30 points in princess cut, carat 61 in baguettes, 34 points in rounds, all adds up to about 2 1/3 carats in diamonds. That's very special. That's also a 423 Congolese. Let me know if you're thinking about that one. Sounds like our Tanzanite may be gone. Let me also show you this. There's also a great deal on some very patriotic ribbon earrings. I just want to give these like a 30-second deal here. Very, very special. Ribbon style with the motif of the red, white, and blue. How pretty are these? They're an earring. The post is at the top of the ribbon. Then it's going to drape from there. I know we bring you a few of these patriotic designs, and we know they're very specific and very special. And we wanted to bring these to you with that. I just think being this year and I just think that that is a great gift. I think it's a beautiful piece to wear for a lot of occasions. I don't even think you need an occasion. I think patriotic pride is something a lot of us want to show every day. This is item number 112, 1296, and they're 14 karat gold with 64 points in both your rubies and your sapphires. That's what makes up the overlap sweep there of that sapphire ruby, the red and the blue. And then the whites are diamonds that are going to be 26 points in diamonds. And they have a post and butterfly back, and they're just as is in the white gold. So there's no decision decision to make, no sizing needed. They can go out to you tomorrow, but what a great value. We've had these for a while. We went overboard on the workmanship and the construction and everything else here, so they ended up being a little more money. They were always $22.99, and you know, for what might be something you wear maybe seldomly, we wanted to make them a little more affordable today, just in case you're thinking, I'd buy those if they were more affordable. Because if they are more specific, or if you feel like you're gonna wear them just for, you know, the patriotic holidays like 4th of July, Memorial Day weekend, all those, the different, you know, times you want to really show patriotism, or if you wanna wear them all the time, I don't really see any reason why you would have to save them. I just think they're beautiful the way they are. They're 5/8 of an inch. I'm gonna just pop one on as best I can and hope that they stay, because I don't have a backing here, but take a look. This is what they look like on, so you can just see that size, just to give you a frame of reference there. And it will be always the, there's actually, you can see the rubies and the sapphires are gonna be the part that overlaps with the diamonds, and then again, they're kind of hovering there because there's no backing, but just for an idea of what they're gonna look like on and how they sit draped from the earlobe. Let's go back to the wheel. They're not $2,000, they're not $1,000. We wanted to put together a little, just a nice special deal here for you to get in on some very cool designer earrings that definitely feel very custom and very special, and they're definitely a conversation piece, and I think they make an incredible gift yet again. And they're not $1,000 or $9.99. So here's another, it's technically part of that museum element because they're really just rare and specialty and different and bold and all the things we love, but they're also really affordable, to the tune of $699. It's the lowest we can drop those. It's also your last time seeing them on air. They're only white gold. That's the perfect background for the red, the white, and the blue, if you ask me. And it's all mirror finished at the very top. And then the bottom parts of the ribbon that wrap around is where you get all that color and all that sparkle, and still our top quality VS diamonds we love so much are right there. $699 only. Good luck on those. We'll give them 60 seconds. I just want to make sure that we saw those together today so that you get one last chance at a really beautiful, I think this year, you know, just again, especially being an election year and the Olympic year and all that, I think that every 4 years we get a little extra patriotic, don't we? And love of country, right, is a perfect way to show that all the time, right? We can have the flag outside the house, we can have the yard signs and whatnot, but to adorn yourself personally with something that still red, white, and blue, if you ask me, goes with everything, every day. Beautiful idea. I think a way to honor our veterans. I think it's a way to also, you know, to military members, right? Families of military members. I think that is a beautiful way to show your pride in them and their service, and I know we do as well here. So just want to bring those out at $699. Let's move on to our Congolese, and then we got the top of the hour about 5 minutes from now. There's still a heart-shaped pendant and a gorgeous ruby and a big, big deal in a wheel. So, and I would love requests because we've shown you a lot of jewelry today already, so we would love to get your requests in too and help you out with any of those ideas that you might just be anxious to see. We would love to know what it is you're looking for. We'll help you out. Okay, that's why they're here. All right, $699. Okay, so coming up, and then don't forget we need to get those big Tanzanites, the 17.5 caraters have got to go, cushion around. Two great options there. Trapiche bracelet under $10,000. Want to remind you of my gorgeous 2-carat ruby. It's the 192 in platinum. Have that here for you as well. Let's move on from those earrings, but along the same lines of at least the red and the white. And then I always say red, white, and blue because a Burma stone has a secondary blue color. That would be item number 112-0606. Also have that big ruby there for you. That's going to be here for just, it's a recap from the earlier part of the show in our first hour way back when, and we're going to make that one only $19.99. First caller, if you'd like to get that very special ruby. Isn't that pretty? That 192, just amazing color and clarity on that stone that you don't normally see. And that is awfully special. So that'll be $19.99 very quickly as we get ready to wrap up hour number 2 and then be ready to go with hour number 3, our final hour here tonight, or today. So that's going to be it, guys. Last call on that one. Just give us a call if you'd like to get that ruby. That is a one of a kind, of course. We know that is, and that's just exceptional size for that price tag. To go under $2,000 on any Burma is tough. This is a 192 Burma, and again, like I said before, these are usually $10,000 and up when you get into that size. So yeah, this is pretty much the moment to get your ruby. That's the ruby deal of a lifetime. and we'll move on. So just wanted to recap that if you weren't with us way back in the first hour. That's a good one. It's a really, really good one. So make sure you dial in and we will have that for you. All right, coming up, let's go ahead and make sure we get a move on here too. Also, we've got a color change diaspore. That is something we saw yesterday in a radiant cut. I have a, yes. Yesterday, yeah. Do you want to see it? You got it, Sandra. Absolutely, I do. I've got it right here. This was yesterday. Let's take a look at 112-3982. Sure enough, Sandra, here it is. It's the 121. Look at this. This is a beautiful green. I flashed it yesterday. It's got a full GIA cert, as all of our Chameleon diamonds do. And this is going to be that 121 with the yellow and the white diamonds. Look at that. 14 karat. Solid gold. Loving this one in every single way you can possibly love a rare stone. That's about as exotic as it gets, by the way. So you've got a true superstar of value. It's going to be 112-3982 because this is about as rare and exotic the whole world gives us. Think about it this way. It's two colors of natural diamond in one. It is a green first. It is a golden orangey tone second. So that's very important. It's also a huge size at a carat 21. And the reason it's here is we're also bringing this part down to the museum meltdown pricing that we love. It's our 121 and it's also a VS2. Because these have GIA certs, they are graded for you in every which way. So you're going to know everything there is to know about your stone. It was the center stone that was sent out to GIA, being this major, major piece, obviously super rare to get over 1 carat. That's always tough to do. Then, of course, you're going to see what we have here for you with the cert. I'm going to show it to you. It's our carat 21. It is a VS2, so let's talk about that. Pair modified brilliant 5. Basically, it's a 6x9, 5.6 by 9.2 to be specific. 121 is the carat weight. Fancy dark brown, green, yellow. Well, they always are going to describe a lot of different colors here because of the fact that it does change color. And even the experts at GIA and the gemologists who have studied these for decades don't know exactly how they do what they do, but it's a natural diamond that exhibits more than one color based on the heat, the temperature surrounding the stone. So very good polish, very good symmetry, strong yellow fluorescence, and then it's an inscribed stone. So that means the cert number is going to be inscribed on the inside of the stone. And then you've got, of course, in the comments section exactly what a Chameleon does. Look at that chart, though, for clarity. Front and back of the stone there, all that clarity grading chart. Here's your color chart as well. Let's go back to the wheel, and then I'm going to try it on because what we've added here is a lot of yellow and white diamonds to go along with it. That's so pretty. You get a carat 18 in the yellows. You get a 62-point white diamond weight. So once again, here we are talking about another very important carat 80 diamond mounting altogether. So it's a lot going on, not to mention the striped effect of the yellow and the white diamonds down the sides of the ring, and yet GIA cert, of course, coming with it. We've done that for you. You pay dearly for a GIA cert. You're going to pay nothing for the GIA cert. And let's try it on. And yes, we've got a great value. It is obviously any diamond in a carat 21 size is going to be exceptional. If it were a white diamond in that size, we'd be looking at 10 grand. Best case scenario wholesale deal. This is obviously rare colors of diamond in the same stone, changing color. So it's a different metric. And with all that diamond weight you get, that's extraordinary. We're going to blow it out right now. It's for only one caller. You got to make sure you're on the phone lines quickly if you'd like it, because obviously it's not inexpensive. But as we reach this last hour today on this Sunday, this is one of our biggest values we have for you by far. And that is because when you are getting that diamond weight, which is a carat 80 total, and you get that exceptional color changing property. Welcome in, top of the hour, last hour's here on a big Sunday morning, now afternoon, just about everywhere. We're so glad you're here. And again, this is our last hour to make requests. Tell us what you'd like to see. We've got a lineup here that is really unrivaled today, but a couple of pieces available from the first couple hours, and now the Chameleon diamond with the GIA cert. We're about to get to our turquoise top of the hour, but this one needs a little love first. $40,000 piece here at TVON. They are just about as rare as any stone gets in the world. We are bringing this down much less than $40,000, rather a pedestrian price for a diamond of this kind of ilk. And when you're talking about the greens, a lot of these start as yellows, and they just turn to a different color of yellow. I'm a big fan personally. If you're going to get a Chameleon, I say go for the ones that start as green, which is a really, really rare color of diamond anyways. And when they start as green and then are able to go to a completely different color, I think that's what's more important. because it's really where you get a true separation of two very different colors. And that's what this one gives you. So from green to golden, orangey yellow, as the cert described, and it's not going to be even $20,000. How about that for a value? It's not $20,000. It's not $19,000. It's not, I'll tell you what, it's not even $15,000. This is one of the most highly collectible stones that we could possibly show you. And it's happening now. And it's for one caller. So do you think it's going to last when we've got collectors that wait and wait and wait for something special just like this? And yet we are not going to do $15,000 or $14,000. It's going to be $13,999. One caller only. Good luck on that one. What a special piece. $13,999. That's one of our museum pieces now at a meltdown price. And it's got so much. I love that the yellow diamonds are even greater in carat weight than the white diamonds. What a way to go. All right, last call now on the show. We've got an hour left. We've got turquoise coming up for our official top of the hour. Glad we could share that with you for any collector who would like it. Don't have to be the requester, of course, but really nice that we get to share something as elite level as that is and bring it down to such an amazing price tag. That's what it's all about. Okay, so coming up, it's time to get to the turquoise, and it's been a while since we've had anything new in turquoise. So we've got one for you today, and it's going to be exciting because this is obviously a stone that we love here. We bring you such a high quality of turquoise. Overall, it's 1125766. Do let me know on the Chameleon. Obviously, if you know anything about this gem and how rare it is, you know you don't see them available outside of the museums of the world. So just the fact that we've got one and it's for sale at all, then you actually put it for sale but on sale, it just gets better. So I would really recommend that one so highly. Think about it, grab it if you love it. You're going to be so thrilled to have a collector's stone like that, yet it's also one you wear. You wear, and the more you wear it, the more apt you are to see that color change take place. Look at this though, wow. Here is our bursting with color turquoise. Item number 1125766 is your item number, and that looks fabulous, doesn't it? Really good looking turquoise here. It's a round, it's a carat 60. It's Sleeping Beauty variety, which is the best in the world. Boy, we had some nice museum pieces. So continue to call and ask about those museum pieces that you've been seeing today. And we'll be happy to get those to you. I hope you can get one. And that would include the 17.5 carat Tanzanites we had that are both here, both the cushion and the round, still available for you. This one's got to go. It's our, here's where it gets really good, the 56 points in diamonds that really add this great size around it. Yes, you're getting the round already. That motif and really theme is carried through here, but really making it, expanding it outside just that simple halo. We went really all out. First there's a halo, then it expands to all still round brilliance. But if you look at the way they're set in a way where it looks like you have different cuts of diamonds, like squares and cushions and also marquise cuts, but it's still the rounds we love. And it's time to move it. So how about this? Quick deal, white, yellow, rose, gold. You get to decide how your gold color goes. Look at this on the hand too, and the way this feels like lacy. It feels almost vintage. It looks like it could be the lace trim you see on an Italian gown that was couture and custom made and hand embellished with crystals, right? Except instead of lace and crystals, it's diamonds and gold. And that is a lavish way to go about it. And we're gonna make it a whole lot better than $29.99 today. New here for you today, one only, just a great white, yellow, rose gold option as well. Although that stone in the yellow gold just looks rich, doesn't it? Popping color. This is not composite, not stabilized, not just turquoise powder that's ground and glued. No, it's all one big 130 stone. Actually, it's 160 is the stone, just to correct that. 160 is the carat weight on that gemstone, and we'll make it even easier. How about $9.99? Just to send it out real quick on a Sunday. We're in last hour, so it's time to let us know what you'd like to see. If you haven't made a request yet, and we've only had one for the day, so it's definitely time now. Give us your request. Tell us what you'd like to see. What can we show you? Because you see the way we're discounting everything. So it is the day to pick up your favorite. No doubt about it. Don't forget the Trapiche emerald bracelet I'm wearing is under $10,000. We've got the big Panther design. We've got the Padparadscha in that heart-shaped design. Still, I don't know why the platinum piece with the ruby is still here, but it is. So you've got some good options before we go here, but we're in the last hour and it just flies on by. So let us know what else we can show you. The Congolese is here. I'm going to get to the diaspore that we've got. It was just yesterday I brought you a radiant cut. Look at what we have here today. An Asher cut. Last call on our color change diaspores. They're so exciting. And let's restart the wheel here, see if we can get that moving. And white, yellow, rose gold on that ring. Okay, coming up, don't forget about the ribbon earrings, those patriotic ribbon earrings we had earlier. And, okay, remember how I told you there was a 1 carat ruby here for $7,000? And then I was supposed to reduce it to $59.99. Do you like it? I know we don't always have ruby lovers, but when a ruby looks that good, we can make you into a ruby lover here with a stone that looks like that. All right, no turquoise today? Okay, let's get a move on. Don't forget about our 40 carat Tanzanite. Yes, I said 40 carat Tanzanite. It is the heart shape. This feels like the stuff that movie magic is made of, right? There was a heart-shaped Tanzanite used in a movie back in the 90s that was pretty well known as the heart of the ocean, right? And this is the, not replica, but actually it's the same material, except ours is blue wing block D. That really special exhibit of best of the best. This is our nearly 40 carat heart shape, lots of diamonds around it. If you have any interest in this one, please let me know. It's $130,000 asking. I am trying to make sure that we can get you a deal on that one if you do like it. Obviously, that's one for the ages here. We've never had this before. And if you'd like me to try to get that less than even $1,000 a carat, I can try. And think about where that would put it. If I just did strictly $1,000 a carat, it'd be $39,780. If you do have 242 in diamonds as well, plus we're throwing in the chain, which is a large snake chain, also in the 18 carat. If you would like to have that in your collection, give me a call. That's $1,000 a carat. We can make it even more affordable than that if you want to consider that heart shape in your collection. So just a heads up, doesn't have to be $130,000, doesn't even have to be $1,000 a carat, which automatically is going to take it to a better value than most everybody's doing in Tanzanite right now. We're making it even more affordable than that today because some jewelry's got to go here, right? We still have 51 minutes. We've got to move some jewelry. So if there's anything you want to see out of our collection, our entire inventory, please give us a call so we can bring it out, show it to you, give you the value you love, and send it on out. So like our turquoise for $9.99, that's still here. Let's try this gorgeous piece. And it's going to be the Congolese Tourmaline, one only. I bet you when I flashed it, there had to be one caller out there saying, now, you know, that's a pretty ring. And if you like it, we can take it down because it's part of this museum meltdown. I've had more today than I've had in the last 4 shows that I've done. And this has been really a treat to bring them to you. And I never thought, I've seen these rings for, in some cases, years. I've been looking at them and watching the price stay the same. And now it's just really exciting to be able to bring them down to under cost levels like this one is. 112-4218 is the item number. And it's going to be, well, it's a pear shape. And it's a 423, and it's got so much of the blues and greens. I would really categorize this as a 50-50 blend of the blues and the greens together. And it's a 423. Now, I'm going to read off several diamond weights. Just because there are princess cuts right on the sides, east and west, let me point those out because they're hard to see here. 1 and 1. There are 30 points in princess cuts. A carat 61 are all the baguettes you see wrapping around. And then 34 points in the round brilliant diamonds. So the total carat weight here, it's massive. We just break it down because we want you to know how each individual carat weight works. But in overall carat weight here, you're looking at 225, 2¼ carats in diamonds, surrounding your blue-green Congolese. 1 in white gold stays in the white gold. So I can't change the gold color, but I don't know if you'd want to. It's got a great finished inside undergallery. Here's what it looks like. It's the essence of a cocktail ring. There's no doubt about it. This is what a cocktail ring is all about. And that's one way to wear it. Let me pop it on the other way for you. And then we will do our blowout best here to make the $99.99 ring disappear and send it out in a hurry. And yes, you want to call on the early side because there is only one that we're all competing for. One that we're contending with. One great piece, one great stone, not $99.99. This is the value. And I'll tell you right now, if that turns out one day to have copper content, then you're looking at $1 million stone. 423s in any Paraiba, I have them for $60,000. What would they be in retail or out in an auction house? Incredible amounts of money, money that most of us don't even want to fathom thinking about. But those are real price tags because they're real rare. And when you get something like this for under our own cost, you guys, under our cost, it's not even going to be, how do we do this? $49.99. There are $225. We should probably put that up here because nobody wants to sit there and do the math on a Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon. You just want to know you're getting one of the biggest diamond weights we have in all of our collection, which is tens of thousands of rings. That's $225. So that counts for something. It's not just a half a carat or 1 carat. That counts for a lot here. And then you've got the Congolese stone, which is so amazing. And we're not going to ask for $49.99 either. One caller gets it. Who will it be? That I don't know. But we are so ready right now to get this one a fabulous, fabulous home. And it's only going to be $3,999 instead. $39.99, and we got to keep moving. I don't have much left to show you. I am relying on your requests at this point. I've shown you almost everything in the show scheduled for our Sunday, except our diaspore, which is coming up next. So we'll get you a big-time diaspore on the way. And then we've got yellow diamond that's here. If anybody wants to see anything in particular, please let me know what it is so we can help you find it, bring it out, give you a great discount, do all of that we need to do. But it is go time on that Congolese tourmaline. And you know what I'm thinking? Let's just go here. Asher cut, Congo stone, bye-bye. No, let's go to our Turkish diaspore here in this mounting with this almost like ribbon. This feels like the ribbon we saw in the Patriotic ribbon earrings, but now it's on its side, set amongst this beautiful detailed open work. This is going to be an Asher cut, and do you ever want to wish or see that color change in a diaspore? It's showing you what color it's going to turn to right here. What a beauty. It's got the goldens and the greens, but you're seeing the pink flashes off the step facets of this Asher cut. Let's come in close. Item number is 1125737, new right now. Look at that. Pinks and purples. I tell you every time I have a diaspore that it will change to pinks and purples, but you never believe me because you never get to see it. We only have one light environment. I can't change the light environment in the studio. So here's where we're going to do something special for you. I want somebody to have this. We know these are rare. One source in the world, it's completely mined out. That's why you don't see them very often, but when you do see them, big old price tags. 2,800 a carat, 3,800 a carat, things like that. You come to us because you want the same great jewelry but better quality for a cheaper price. That's why you're here. Best values on the planet. That's really what this network should be called. It should be called the BVOP. TVON, fine. It should be called BVOP. Best values on planet, right? That's what it should be called. That's what we're going to do right now, except this stone is a 252. It's got 23 points in diamonds, cascading on the sides, creating this ribbon. One side is one way, the other side is the opposite way. So it's always going to look right side up to you when you look down and others when they look at your ring. And we're going to go zero to start. A zero to start auction because we have 45 minutes left, and by goodness, I can't just show you jewelry. We got to move some jewelry, so zero to start, $100 increments. Listen, our audience dwindles a little bit in the last hour of a Sunday, and you know why. So here's what I'm going to do, and that only started like a week ago. So now we got to change the game. We got to change it up, switch it up. Take a look at this. This is your chance right now. Zero to start, no reserve, no minimum. Guys, it's a $100 increment. There's no reserve, which just means, what does that mean exactly? It means if I get $100 on a $29.99 ring, tough luck, I got to sell it. I can't leave it here. I can't say no to you. You've been so kind to call in and bid. I got to sell it. So here we go. Zero to start, $100 increments. Let's go. No reserve. Come on in. We got to wake everybody up. Yes, $500. Thank you, Jason. That's so nice that they were nice enough to give us a nice open there. So, because you know it's a $3,000 ring, or at least $29.99. How much? $600. $600 has been bid. And everyone's bowing out because we got a big power bid there. Come on in. Don't be shy. It's a $29.99 ring. We're only at $600. $700. Two bidders. Well, this is what I was telling you. Last hour of a Sunday, I started a zero to start auction. I have two bidders. Two people only have come on in to join in the fun on this fabulous Sunday afternoon. The pinks are there. We just got our second bidders at 8 now. So we're going back and forth between these two. That's it. $800, Tony, is what we have. Oh, come on in, guys. Don't be intimidated by this, these two bidders going back and forth. You can come on in. Do you have 9? How much? We have $900. We have 900. We're looking for $1,000. We got 9. You got 9? All right. So yes, I will. Did I not try this on yet? I get so excited about these auctions being no reserve that sometimes I don't even try them on for you. Oh my goodness. Yes. Now you're going to love it even more. This will do it. This will get $2,000 in the bid. That'll get to $2,000. 900 has been bid. Everybody else out? No. Victor, you're out? What do you mean no? You are out, yes? Or you're not out, or you are out? You are out. Okay, he's out. Jason, you're out. Well, we got one bidder left at $900. That's not a $900 ring, but it is now. Shall we give it a, wait, you got to look at this, because I know we saw it from a distance, but I've come in closer since then. Look at what happens when this is upright to the world. I specifically came in close here on this one to show you the amount of, there's that, now it will turn entirely to that pinky purple color. That's the color change that takes place. We are about to give this a last call. Yes, question? I think so, yes. Sharon's question was, would it be awkward as a pinky ring? I say yes. Sharon, I think it's a little too big. I think it's a little too wide. And I think it sits up a little higher. I personally think pinky rings should be lower on the hand. They should sit a little lower profile. This one sits up, not high, but a little high just for a pinky style, I would say. That's my own opinion. You know what I'll do is I'll show you, Sharon, then you can decide. This is a $900 bid. We're verifying 1,000. We're going to give it a final 2 minutes because I got to go in the phone bank and see what's happening. We got operators here. We got operators on the East Coast. I got to figure out where the bid is at. But we are at $900 only. This is not a $900 ring. It's not a $1,000 ring. If it were, I will tell you at 10 o'clock Pacific time this morning, I would have come on the air talking about nothing but this ring. If that was a $1,000 ring, that is all I would have been talking about today, is we have a diaspore at a 2.5 carat size in an Asher cut that is clean, that is bright, that is already showing pinks and purple colors, and it's going to be affordable because I would never, this is why I do these auctions, because sometimes when you're at kind of a stalemate in the show, you got to actually do something crazy to kind of jolt everyone back to life here. This is what we're doing. $900 is all we have. Let's get a final 2 minutes, and I don't think I need to try it on because she hung up. So we'll try it on the ring finger again for you. This is just a cool piece. You know, it's a great looking style. And it's a very rare exotic gem. And apparently, we're not getting rare exotic pricing today. And I know I've spoiled you with museum meltdowns for the last couple of days. So at this point, we want everything to be really affordable. We don't care how rare or how special it is. It's all going to be really extra affordable. I'm going to try it on again here. 90 seconds left. It's white, yellow, or rose. Keep in mind how good this is going to look in any way, because you can go with the white gold, which would be more contrast. I think the yellow gold's very tonal with this because you see the bright gold and greens here and the champagnes and then the pinks that are happening. Now, the pinks and purples you see flashing through, that's going to become more evident when the full color change takes place. You're actually going to see here, look at this. Oh, look at how pretty that is. Something about the Asher cut. We're loving them lately around here. But so impressive when you see how this works. And that particular stone, with its color change properties, with the multiple hues it shows already, that is what's so impressive about this. Something about working with those different facets of this gem. The literal facets working with the color changing facets and the multitude of colors that you have in this stone. It's really working so beautifully together. So here we are at $900. Now, does anybody want to go $1,000 as our wheel has now shut down yet again? It's been doing that a lot today. We have 30 seconds remaining here. Let's see if we've got anybody else. So just kind of trying to jolt everything back to life here. The wheel, the shoppers, the great jewelry's got to go. We've got so many pieces now accumulating here that are needing a great home, like the Chameleon. I scared everyone with the Chameleon. That's what I did. I know my problem. I shouldn't have shown the Chameleon. It's just, that scared everybody away, right? Or maybe it was the 40 karat heart shape. We got some museum pieces here. We do. We certainly do. And we're looking forward to getting them to you. But now we got to see, do we have $1,000, anybody? Who's at 1,000? You got it? Yes, no? All right, sold. Congratulations. Well done. That's gone. And then I did want to show you, speaking of great per carat values, why not show you some Tanzanite drops here that have our best per carat value in these earrings that I've ever seen. And this is the, ooh, you know what this would match? Or did we already just make these yesterday? I think we might have taken the hourglass piece apart. Did we? I didn't get word on that. We might have taken the hourglass piece apart and made earrings. We had the pendant, didn't sell, museum meltdown. I think we might have melted it down. My point is, this is the same stone and that same specialty cut that was in the hourglass pendant we had the other day. Now we've got the earring with those cuts, with the drop, with the, this has a lot more diamonds than these drop earrings usually have. 11253575 is your item number. They're the fancy cuts, and they are elongated drop earrings. They're 18 karat solid gold. They're 1267 in the carat weight. That means you've got 630 plus in each earring. And I'm going to try one on. 90 points in diamonds this time around. Big diamond weight. Look at that. Fancy, fancy, aren't they? There's a omega back styling that's hinged. Okay, let me go through the carat weights one more time here. 18K. 1267 is the carat weight. Here they are again up on the wheel, on the ruler. And then you're going to have 90 points in diamonds also. 1.5 inches top to bottom. You're going to open up this hinge. This is really easy. They don't even click closed with the post. They just wrap around it. So it's super secure. Look at that. You just pop them in, flip this up, you're locked and ready to go. And 90 points in diamonds, and I think we got it all up there. They stay in the white gold. I'm going to try one on. Did I give you the length? I think it was 1.5 inches. Yes, I did. So let's get a move on with the great value that you are waiting for. This is another museum meltdown. I mean, it wasn't the pendant, so we might as well make the earrings the same. Am I right? Even though they've been reconstructed and, you know, put together and kind of given new life here, given new life, given new style. How pretty are those, though? And what about that darker light that's showing off the beautiful color saturation you're getting in these Tanzanites, which look almost like, I love that orientation of having that spike up top and then having that base be more broad. It's like, it's kind of like pear shape and emerald cut kind of morph together and give you that blend. Isn't that attractive? And what are we going to do? It's a $13,999 earring, but not anymore. They're not even $10,000. They're not $8,000. This is just as simple as I can make it. I have had these incredible blowouts today on Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserves. It's all we have left. There's just a few left individually. We've had the 17.5 karat cushion and round rings. We had the 4 karat plus. We have this great earring, which has 6 karat plus in each ear. Fancy cuts, amazing look. They're not $89.99, $79, $69, $59.99. And by the way, right now, we're hanging out right now at a $476 per carat, and I'm going lower. Much lower. So come on in if you want some of these drop earrings, and these have the extra jumbo. Sometimes the diamond weight is nil. This is a nice big diamond weight at 90 points. Let's go back to the wheel and let's make it even better than $59.99. I am indeed going there. These will, they have to go. There's only one situation. When you get down this low, there are too many great jewelry shoppers. Sometimes you're jewelry stalkers. I'm a stalker when it comes to jewelry. I want to have the best value, and I'll wait till that price comes down to the lowest, and then you know when everyone else is seeing that price drop, something's going to happen. It's going to go. Let's make it better than $5,500. They are $54.99 only. Let me know who's got them, because that takes it down too. Are you ready for this? Because $54.99 when you get a match set of fancy cuts, and they're $12.67. That is, I don't even know. What's that per carat price? I'm trying to calculate this in my head. I'm just going to use the calculator to get you exact. Why not? $4.30 a carat? $4.34 on earrings with 90 points in diamonds and a lot of workmanship because of the mechanism and all that different labor that's got to go in to an earring. Any requests before we go? 35 minutes left in the big show. Okay, let's show you a pink sapphire. Hot pink coming up. Hot pink. On the way in the saddle ring. Those earrings cannot stay here. Ooh, you know what's funny? we're in what I thought this was going to be the final day of our Blue Wing Block Ds. Turns out they have a few little extra surprises. We're going to give you some updates, and this week I would tune in because I'm going to have some news on a big show that we have coming up to kind of honor the last of our Blue Wings. However, I have had 4 incredible museum reserve Tanzanites today. Around a cushion, another cushion, and now the earrings. I do believe that 3 of the 4 are still available from the show at huge markdown prices. So I hope it's a function of everybody already has one. I hope that's what's happening right now. I hope that's what it means. I hope you're just sick and tired of seeing Blue Wings because they're almost gone. And now, all for these final days, the prices have come so dramatically down. I hope you can get one if you love one. I know we have so many new callers. Generally, the Blue Wings have been going to our new shoppers and our new callers. Please, please, please consider those Tanzanites. They're so stunning. And fancy cuts are rare, really rare. Shall we try to get a little pink sapphire action out the door? We don't have pink sapphires very often. There is a really rich pinky purple color in the elongated oval. And it's going to be also, well, it's a very special piece. And it's going to be our 177 unheated pink sapphire. 93 points in diamonds in the saddle ring and 1 only in the world. Yes? The diaspore? Yeah. Sure. Why not? Let's just, if we're not going to sell pieces, let's just show what's already sold, right? That sounds like a better plan right now. Let's just show what's already sold. That's what's happening. I like it. That's the beautiful diaspore. Congrats on that one. I don't even know who got that. Do you guys want to let me know who got that? That's such a great piece, isn't it? It sold in auction a few minutes ago. Anyway, congrats on that. Here we go with the pink sapphire, 1 only. Item number is 1125282. And it's going to be just a really special way to get yellow gold, white gold, rose gold, whatever you want to do there. Get requests into. End of the show is near. 30 minutes left, and then we don't see it till tomorrow night. But what a special piece this is. And then we're going to recap some pieces from yesterday, actually, so that for those of you, anybody not here with us yesterday? Well, we're going to show you some special pieces we still have available from yesterday. And we're going to get this one out the door right now, and it's only going to be, how about this? I'm supposed to get $48.88 as my museum meltdown price. I'm going to do better. So let's just, sometimes it's just about me having the meltdown instead, and we'll do that. So how about this one for, skip $48.88, skip $39.99, skip $29.99. I'm in the mood to sell. And we can do something really wild right now if you would like us to, and I know you do. You want me to have something crazy wild here? Well, we're going to do it right now for only $2,699. FYI, the same saddle ring is here with a Paraiba, and that's going to be the same price. So you get your choice of, or you get them both because they're vastly different stones. And if you know you love the mounting, I'll do either one for $26.99. That sounds like a plan. $26.99 for the almost 1 carat diamond weight in that saddle. This is actually a slightly smaller version than the OG saddle. And you asked for it. We made it. We made it happen. And now you've got a really, really good selection of either Paraiba on the right. It's got the blue greens to it with the copper content. Or you can go with the pinky purple sapphire on the left, and this is what they look like on. Might as well. And they're they feel amazing because they just glide onto the hand. They're great to wear on really any of the larger fingers, like the ring, the middle, the index, like you see there. What a beautiful way to go. This Paraiba, by the way, is a 141 versus the 177. I just put them up there because they are the same mounting in the white gold, but you can choose which stone you like, both rare and certainly this carat 77. Unheated sapphires, you know how rare that is. Only a small percentage of all sapphires ever get to be in their natural state like this is. That's very special. Then you've got, of course, look at that. There's that pinky purple we love. Here's the green Paraiba. Which one would you like? $26.99 a piece. Let me know which one you have to have. Jess, do you have anything for me, please? Okay, thank you. Here's what we're going to do. Those are $26.99. And then let's see if we can get something else out the door. I'm thinking the heart-shaped pendant is really good with all the baguettes and rounds. Also have some cool Windsors. We got that. Still have the Trapiche bracelet. If anybody needs it, we got the Trapiche bracelet down under $10,000. I know there's been some high end here. Don't fault me for it. I just had to show these museum blowouts that we have for you. There's another very special opal. This one is gonna go. Well, I gotta kind of go for the surefire pieces at the end of the day here. And we're going to do it now. Tell me if you want the Paraiba or the pink. Two great pieces. We can change either of them to yellow or rose gold. $26.99. They both got to go. They're too good to stay here. Let me know which one you prefer. You can't get over it. They're both unheated. I mean, we just don't point out with Paraibas that they're unheated because they always are, whereas sapphires are always heated, almost always. And this is the exception to the rule. Paraibas, they're always unheated. So we kind of have to just add that in now that we're making the comparison between the two. I got jewelry, boxes and boxes and boxes of jewelry like this. I probably got 102 boxes back here of jewelry filled to the brim with different jewelry pieces, which is why instead of me just wandering through this lineup, showing you everything we got, you tell me what you want to see. We have 28 minutes to make your dream come true in jewelry, whatever it is. Look at all that. We can select from anything there. So come on in. Tell me if you like the Paraiba or the pink, and then we're going to get to our opal. Must-go opals coming up. Don't forget we had the hoop earrings with the princess cuts invisibly set earlier. Loved those. $14.99. Still have one pair of each color left. Here's the opal. I wish you could see it in real life, because every time I look at this stone, I get so excited about it, and then I see it on TV, and I'm like, ugh. Once again, opals don't look as good on TV as they look in person. And I wish you could see what I see. Nobody on either. Pink sapphire, Paraiba. All righty, let's move to the opal. Look at this. Get ready. What a stone. I wish I could, I'm trying to figure out how can I make this look like it looks in person. It's so stunning. Item number is 112, 4346. Got to take a little leap of faith with me here on this one, because it is really good. It is item number 112, 4346, and it is just one in the world. Opals always are. It's going to be a platinum setting with a 2-carat-14 opal with a lot of, first of all, the big diamonds. The diamonds around the opal. This doesn't happen by accident. You would never put that size diamond around an opal that wasn't a superstar. This is a superstar. Then you have the pave sides of the band. Take a look at this. Here's the, look at that. That's a wide band to go with the elongated pear shape. That's a beautiful stone. It's got so much color. I wish you could see it all. I really do. I wish you could see everything. I wish you could see what I see in person, in lower light. We're going to blow it out right now. First caller can have this $5,999 opal. We're going to do it for $19.99. $19.99. You can take it for just the diamonds at this rate. That's a good one. And if you have any questions about anything you've seen, we got to move some jewelry here into the day. So you let me know. Is it the Trapiche bracelet? Is it the 17.5-carat tansies? Is it the Chameleon diamond? Is it the big Panther with the rubies and the diamonds? The Alexandrite? The other ruby? I mean, think of what we've had. Let me show you what has been here. How about the Tanzanite drop earrings? We even had the Brazilian butterfly, the Brazilian Paraiba butterfly piece in a necklace for $999. Let me flash this. There hasn't been much for $999, but that's one of them. And that's still floating around here for you. The butterfly with the Brazilian Paraibas in the middle, the diamonds pave in platinum, 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 platinum. This is $999 and it's a necklace with adjustability. There's your adjustability because you've got the spring enclosure and then the sliding bar that's going to allow you to cinch it in to make it shorter. We've got the opal for $19.99 if you want that one. We got to show you a wheel here. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to add to this. There's the opal. Here's the Alexandrite. These are all pieces that have been presented earlier in the show, and it's now decision-making time because we only have a few minutes left. And that's my Alexandrite round. Then I've got the Padparadscha. This is a Padparadscha sapphire, no less. Look at that Padparadscha. It's technically a trillion, but it looks like a heart shape because of the way the mounting is done. And then I have a Congolese Asher cut. I'm going to show you 5 incredible rings on one wheel all at the same time, and I'm going to give you the same price on every one of them. And there's museum everywhere you look here. Here's the Asher cut with the Congolese. Look at that. Looks like Paraiba all day. That is going to be any piece you want on this wheel, from Padparadscha to ruby, out of Burma, Congolese tourmaline to the opal, and then your Alexandrite. And anything you want on this entire wheel is only $1,999. It's happening. It's really happening. Alexandrite and around, incredibly rare, but that is 100% color change. We've got phenomena up there. We've got the phenomenal stone in the opal, that's play of color. We've got the phenomena stone in the Alexandrite, that's change of color. And this is $19.99 for every last piece up there. We're clearing the wheel. We have literally 23 minutes left in our Sunday. It is shopping time. Look at all the big values that are here, waiting for you, waiting for a good home. Which one would you like? Yes. This one? You got it. So first, the Paraiba and the saddle ring for Victor's collar. That's the one we just had up there with the pink sapphire. It's item number 1125755. Here it is on the hand. That's a green-blue Paraiba. There it is. And that's 93 points in the diamonds, and that's our 141. Now, Victor, it's 5755 is the item number. And it's any gold you'd like in any size you need. You don't need to size up on this saddle ring. JT, we're going to show you your piece coming up. The Alexandrite's coming up on the hand. And this one's going to be the 141. This is $26.99. Still ever so amazed that that could still be here at that price. So let me know if you'd like it. Then the Alexandrite, I've got information for you, 111-9859. JT, have them look at the hand here, because we're going to show you the Alexandrite here on the hand, which is the round, which is just sold. But again, white, yellow, or rose gold on this one. 69 points in the Alexandrite, 99 points in the diamonds there. And that's a one only, and that is gone. Congratulations. Back to our wheel we'll go. This will be now 4 pieces remaining that are all going to be $19.99. Let's add to that if you want this ruby. Go ahead. What I did there is I'm going to hope that you are ignoring that and not paying attention to anything I'm saying, because I just put up the $79.99 ruby on the $19.99 wheel. I have nothing else in front of me that's $19.99. So I'm going to give you a little oopsies. It's an intentional oopsies, but it's an oopsies nonetheless. This ruby that you haven't seen yet, everything else up there, you've seen full presentations on. The ruby that I just added in the front left corner of your screen. Do not look at the front left corner of your screen. Please do not buy what's in the front left corner of your screen. Do not even consider purchasing the front left corner of your screen on this wheel, because there's an $8,000 museum collection ruby, and it's clean, and it's Burma, and it's pave diamonds, and now I put it on the $19.99 wheel just for the pure fun of it. And that is not supposed to be that price, because it's also, it's a carat 06 in diamonds. It's not only just a 1 carat ruby, it's a 1 carat 06 pave diamond mounting. Yes. A request? Sure. You got it. Of course, like a matching set. Yes, that's what they actually, you know what? I don't know if they were designed to match, Jess, but they look like they are, because the ring has the same yellow and white gold that the bracelet does. So let me show these. We're going to move that wheel on, because I got to show a ring that we haven't seen and a bracelet together, and trapiches in a set. All right, so please don't buy that. Anything else you can buy, don't buy the ruby. Just whatever you do, don't buy the ruby. Take a look at this. Wow, that's the ring to go with the wow bracelet of the entire inventory, which is here. So let me show you together here. This one always is a little trick to balance here, but let's take a look, because they look like they were meant to go together, because you have the yellow gold and the white gold in the bracelet, which we presented earlier, 1123134. And now we have the ring that I'm showing you here for the first time, which is item number 1125188. This is a 390 trapiche that has the same kind of glow that all the stones in the bracelet have, which if I angle this properly, you'll see them together. They are a match. Now, technically, the emeralds in the bracelet are a little more freeform, but the emerald in the ring is going to be more of a true classic oval. Now, you do have a 3 carat 90 oval in the ring. Then you have the 24 points in the yellow diamonds and the 50 points in the white diamonds. You put it all together, it's a great double halo. But there's a match here. in that they coordinate, because look at the bracelet on with the ring on. And by the way, the ring is all finished. Look at that. It's like a signet ring on the inside. You could engrave it. You have a full plaque of gold there on the inside of that 14K that is two-tone, and that could stay. Of course, it'll stay as it is, but look at the size, because $390 doesn't tell you the whole story. There's the ring on the hand, and then let me show you the bracelet here that really does coordinate so beautifully with it. Now the bracelet, we covered this earlier, that's only $99.99 for the bracelet, and the ring, have yet to price that, but you know I got to discount it, and that's just one big 3 carat 90 here. And if you'd like the bracelet, it's $99.99. The ring, oh, $12,999 for the ring. Let's make it a lot easier, because we'd love for you to get the set if you'd like to. Obviously the match is really, the coordination is impeccable here. Looks great together. And you've got the bracelet here under $10,000. The ring is only going to be, you know what, I'll do the ring right now for $49.99. And that way for under $15,000, less than the price than the bracelet ever, that's actually half of where the bracelet started. The bracelet was $30,000 once upon a time. And look at them together. Look at that. The matching and the glow of all the trapiches you have there, the bracelet in all its glory, then you've got the fabulous ring there, and everything, you could get everything on that screen for under $15,000. So bracelet is here. That's I got to make sure I've got the link there, because I don't think we touched on that earlier, and it's not even listed here. So let me make sure we get the link there. It should be a 7, felt like a 7. Let's double check that. It is actually 7.5-inch bracelet. So 7.5 inches on the bracelet. And then you've got the ring there at $49.99 that we're going to size for you to whatever you need. And it's last call. So $49.99. Think about that. All right, coming up, let's keep a move on. Now, some of you are asking, could she please present in full that museum collection ruby? And I will. I had it up there. No price was up there. It was on a wheel. And why is it sticking? Here's what we're going to do. Let's introduce you to it. $79.99 ring. It's item number 1125741. We are at the end of our Sunday. And I cannot think of, well, before I am never invited back to this network or this set, I'm going to give you one amazing piece here. End of the show is here. We got to move something. Here's what I'm going to do. Appreciate you being with us today, guys. It's a big Sunday, and this is where I'm about to take every last crazy discount that I've ever had the opportunity to do. I'm going to put them all into this ring, because you already know what's happening. You already know, but seeing it on a wheel with a lot of other pieces can be confusing. So let's give you a look at it up close with the graphics. It is a 1 carat ruby exactly. It is out of our museum collection. It has a carat 06 in pave that goes side to side across the hand. It is literally supposed to be a $79.99 ring. On this show, not retail where they cost 20 grand a carat, not anywhere else. Right here, 8,000. We know you're going, that's not what you sell rubies for, Lolo. You're right. But this is not a ruby, it's a museum collection stone. It came out of a museum collection. We had this on loan at a museum. It came back to us, and instead of taking it to another museum, leaving it in a personal private collection, me begging and pleading to buy it from ownership, it's going out to you today. And this is probably the craziest thing I've ever done, which is saying something, because when you do tens of thousands of hours of live TV and you're in the shopping business, sometimes you've got to do crazy things. And this is where, as like a grand finale today, we're going to bring you a value you've never seen. And I know you just needed a closer look, because you're probably thinking something's up. What exactly is happening with that value? Why was that on that wheel? Because I am trying to move one last piece at least before we go. And I would, instead of just showing you something or some random piece, I'm plucking the best ruby out of the collection, the $8,000 1 carat stone, and saying, let's make that a deal. Let's make that the discount. And it's happening right now for one caller. Take a look at it. It's white, yellow, or rose gold. You get to decide. It is an amazing, amazing ruby, because even next to the other stone that I had, the larger one, you saw the difference in the color, because this is a great ruby. But maybe if you're asking, so which one's better? Well, I think we already know. Even though that's a carat 92, that's great if you want to go a larger size. But when it comes to color and clarity and quality, the better stone is right here. That is why it's $8,000. That's why it was worthy of a museum display. And now it's going out to one of you. One of you today is going to be lucky enough to own and receive and wear it. Don't save it. Don't put it in a safety deposit box. Don't worry about babying it. It's a 9 on the Mohs scale. M-O-H-S. It's the hardness rating of a stone. You know that you shouldn't be wearing stones that if they're under a 7, you shouldn't wear it every day without caution. If it's 7 or above, it's considered everyday wearable, but still a lot of you say, I don't want to risk it. Give me the durable stones like diamonds. Well, second to that is rubies and sapphire, and you got a 9 on the Mohs scale here. And it's not $79.99. It is probably going to be my finale of the day because I'm going to sit here. Well, I don't sit anywhere, but I'm going to stand here until it goes. Because we've got to get, and if I ask you to buy one thing today from me, if I ask you to consider buying one thing from me ever, for the rest of time, it should be this ruby. It's considered the king of all gems. It's normally cloudy and hazy and included and Rubies, it's why people like myself said for years, I can't stand rubies. I said it for years and years, just as a jewelry novice. And then I came into the business and I got exposed to Burma rubies, which I'd never seen in a store. I'd never seen at Tiffany's. I'd never seen at, the department stores because nobody carries Burma. Everyone's carrying Mozambique these days. Nothing wrong with it. It's okay. But there's a lot of Vietnamese ruby and Thai rubies and all kinds of rubies from all different kinds of sources, and they're not Burma. And once you fall in love with Burma, you cannot go back. It is a $79.99 ring that I will make disappear. And if you want the bigger stone, fine. It's still here. If you just want quality, 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 make sure you get this one because this is where the quality's at. And I'm going to blow it out right now. I said it earlier. I put it on a wheel. A lot of you said, could I just see it again? Could I just get to know it a little better? Could I see it up close? Could I make sure that this is the ring for me with that little locking design on the sides, the pave every which way? Here it is on the hand, and you can still see the glow of the ruby. And it's not $79, it's not $4,000, it's not $3,000, and it's not $2,000. When push comes to shove, there are those pieces that are going to go eventually. This is one of them. As soon as this sinks in, this is going to go because it's not even $2,000 today. It is $1,999 with every bit of my blessing and my recommendation. And it's got a gold star. Give it a badge of honor. Give it all the things because this is the most amazing ruby I have. I have bigger rubies, yes. You saw one earlier for the same price. I got bigger ones, but the quality is here. The ultimate quality. Obviously, we're going to bring you quality time and time again. It doesn't show up on this show unless it's quality. But it's got to be, if we're going to use a term like the best, you want pigeon's blood red color, you want a glow and transparency, you want all of that. That's what this stone is delivering, not to mention the pave that goes side to side, every which way. And now we are also in the last 10 minutes of the show. So we're a little busy on the lines. We got a lot of people talking about pieces from earlier. Hoop earrings, Tanzanite drop earrings, yes. 2-carat opal? Sure. Are you talking about the pear shape we just had? Okay, we'll do that. Let's show the pear shape opal again. It's a 214. The opal's going on the hand. Great finishing in platinum. I wish you could see it. You got to tell him. I don't know if you've seen this stone in person, but tell him how good it is because it's much better than it ever looks on TV. It's just, I don't know. I know the opals always are that way, but this one especially. It's so much better in person than it ever looks on TV, and it drives me nuts that I can't show you how good this stone is. But it is that good. It is that good. And I want you to try it. I want you to try it, and you can always send it back if it's not for you, but I know that takes a little convincing here because it's just, again, it can't look ever as good on TV, and it looks good. It's just so much better. All right, so that's our opal. Here's our ruby. Verifying on the ruby. The ruby again is item number, do I have to say it again? I should not be advertising this. I should not. I just should not even have this on the air right now. This should be, we have to delete the tape, delete any evidence of this show ever happening, delete, 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 delete. That's what we got to do. We got to just delete this thing. Because that is my $7,999 ruby ring. It's an $8,000 ring. $8,000. That's what it should be. It's white, yellow, white, yellow, rose. Anything you want there. Any gold color you want. Allison, what were you picking up? I'm going to do a recap here, and I just want to make sure I don't show anything that's already sold. What about you, Andy? Are you thinking about something? What about you, JT? Jason, talk to me. Who's getting what so I don't recap it in a minute? Jason, which one are you getting? We have every line locked. You're not getting anything, even though you're asking about a gold color. Okay, so, okay, we'll figure it out. We've got a final call here, 60 seconds. We'll do any recaps. Joanne, are you taking the opal? Okay, sounds good. So I'm going to get my recap ready. Yeah. The which one? Asher Congo. Do you want to see it again? All right, Asher Congo, 1999 gone. The opal 214 is verifying right now. Sounds like maybe the ruby's going out as well. Good time to pick them up because it's the only time to pick them up. We have 8 minutes left in the broadcast. That's it. Did you see the trillion cut though? Trillion cut Padparadscha for $19.99, unheated material, yellow and white diamonds. The Congo just sold. Congratulations on the Congo. Such a good piece. Congrats. Thank you. Brand new register. Opal verifying as well right now. Last call on the show. This is it. $19.99 on that ruby. Oh, premium quality right there. That is a great one. Anybody else with questions, or if you need to see something recapped one more time, we got the time right now, but we won't in 7.5 minutes. We are at the end of our day. I would really encourage you to think about the Trapiche bracelet. Also, I have a really pretty Tanzanite, 503. If I get this one down in price, I think this one will go. It'll be a nice little finale to what we also had with the 17 caraters here, like the 1740 plus. Ooh, look at this. Hello, Museum Reserve, 507 oval. Keep calling on anything. Here's 1125150. Don't forget about the Brazilian Paraiba butterfly necklace for $9.99. I don't know how that's here. Platinum piece. I'm buying that one. That's so pretty. Oh, I love it. So I keep looking at it. It's so pretty. Let's talk about this one, though, because it's our 50. I said 507. It's 503. It's 503 with a 72-point diamond weight. I knew that 7 came from somewhere. And we're talking about extra diamonds here. You see the princess cuts on the sides? 2 princess cuts on either side of your halo. So it's like a halo, but then a little extra, right? Just a little extra kind of bookend detail on the sides. Really looks good. Time to blow this one out for the end of the day here. And don't forget about the Brazilian Paraiba butterfly necklace. That one's verifying now. If you have an offer for us on the 40 karat Tanzanite heart-shaped necklace, we'll take those. And here we are. I had it down to 39,000, but you can make me an offer on that. And then let's talk about what we can do here on the 503. Exquisite color, great saturation level, and outward it will go. It's just one thing. One great piece here for the end of the day. Let me try it on. Those red flashes are coming through so nicely. There it is. What do you think? That's a piece. That's the piece. $69.99, forget about it. We have 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We don't see you till tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Pacific time in the evening. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday are at 7 o'clock in the evening. Yes. Oh, good. Was that a new register too? Oh, who was it? Thanks, Linda. Thank you, Linda. The opal's gone. I think the ruby's gone. Now we just got to get the Tanzanite gone. Yes. Oh, Congolese. Who was our new register? Welcome, Jane in Utah, to our show. Thank you for shopping today. I'll make this easy. First caller, $24.99. Let's go. $24.99. That's it. Ooh, this is a good one. So that's it, guys. Last call on the show. And we still have the pink sapphire in the saddle, still have the Paraiba in the saddle, still have the platinum and ruby, still have the big Tanzanite pendant, the butterfly necklaces here in platinum. This one's $24.99 only. And that is a 503. Something about getting over that 5 carat range. That's really, really nice. to see there. And our last call, big Sunday coming to an end here. We have 4 minutes left. If you have any questions, please let me know what those questions might be. If you want to check on availability, it's a good time to do that too. Make sure you get in on those phone lines. Ask about those pieces. You never know. How about some diamond hoops? We had those princess cut diamond hoops set earlier invisibly. Love those. They're that 5 or a half an inch length, but they give you that carat plus in diamond weight, which is so nice. And of course, here's our last call on that stunning blue wing Balakdi. Enjoy, and thank you so much for being with us today. If you have any questions, we'll be here for a couple minutes after we get off the air here, and we can help you out with that too. But there it is, the fabulous, fabulous 5 carat pluser. Love that one. Excited to bring it to you. $2,499. And look at those two. It's actually 4 princess cuts in total, 2 on each side surrounding your halo. Did you want to see the Padparadscha again, Allison? I have it. The one we had earlier. You got it. Here it is. It's 4529. There it is. That might be it. I think Jason might be talking about that one too. That's going to be 1124529. It's an 88-point unheated Padparadscha. It is technically a trillion, but it looks like a heart shape. It's got the yellow and the white, which makes it so distinctive to see a Padparadscha set that way. And that one is $19.99. It's gone. Congratulations. Thank you. And here again, back to our newly presented 503 for $24.99. Don't forget about the Paraiba in the platinum, the butterfly necklace. I'm going to flash that again. It's rare to see a platinum necklace created here. We don't do a lot of platinum necklaces, right? Necklaces require a lot of gold. Here's your platinum piece with the butterfly design. It's got the Brazilian Paraibas right down the middle. There are 3 of them. That is the original source of Brazilian Paraiba. It's the original source of Paraiba overall. Diamond weight over there is going to be, diamond weight was 48 points. It's in the platinum only. Does have adjustability from sliding that little bead there, and then you've got that fabulous look. That one is $9.99 in the platinum. So thank you for being with us today. We have 2 final minutes left in the show. Jason, go ahead.
You flashed the heart-shaped diamond necklace or something?
Yeah, heart-shaped diamond necklace. Let's show it to you. It's 112-1017. Tony, we're going to put this up real quick, as fast as I can here. It's a diamond heart-shaped pendant that's going to have baguettes and rounds totaling a carat 48, Jason. I'm going to show it to you on the hand here from a distance because it's finished and it's sizable and it's all the things we like, except really unique to see the baguettes and the rounds. And we're going to blow this out for $19.99. End of the show is here. We have about 90 seconds remaining. The length of this pendant is a 1-inch style, top to bottom. It's got great finishing on the inside where everything is really beautifully done there. And that's going to be $19.99. Back to the Tanzanite we'll go. Don't forget about the butterfly with the Brazilian Paraibas and its last call on anything you've seen today. Thanks for being with us. We're back tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Pacific, 9 Central Time, and 10 p.m. Eastern. I know our weekend shows, for all of our new registrars out there, our weekend shows are the daytime shows. Saturday and Sunday are during the daytime hours, and then our evening shows are Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, in the evening hours at 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So we'll see you tomorrow night. Remember to join us for a must-see Monday with a lot of museum meltdown prices and other assorted goodies. So we've got a lot to show you tomorrow night. We are going to continue these great values. If you have any questions on anything you've seen, and I mean anything, never hurts to ask, right? Give us a call at that phone number while we can pick up your calls. I know we're busy on the phone lines. We're a little backed up. We'll get to each and every call we can. Stay there with us if you're waiting on hold. We'll be right with you in about 10 seconds. And thanks so much for being with us today. Continue to dial in. If there's anything, trapiches are here. Diamond hoops are still here. The diamond pendant, this Tanzanite is here. So it always, always, always is a great idea to ask. Ask about your favorites. See if they might still be hanging out here, and we'll get them for you and have them right out to you. So thanks again for watching and shopping today on this Sunday. Thank you for being here. We'll see you tomorrow night at 7. I can't wait. We'll keep the values going. Have a great rest of your day. But for now, from all of us at TVON, I wish you a great rest of your Sunday. I'm Lauren Blair. I'll see you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. See you then.